Hello everyone. Before we get started on this week's episode, just a quick word that YouTube in all its infinite wisdom has decided that some of the Die Party games are now not suitable for advertising. It doesn't mean a whole lot for the content. I'm not going to censor the videos in any way, but if you'd like to lend your support so that Die Party can continue to grow, please check out the Patreon or subscribe on the Twitch channel. Enjoy the episode. Hello everyone, welcome back to another episode of Die Party Embers, a weekly torchbearer role-playing experience right here on Twitch. Currently outside, it is blowing its goddamn tits off, but I'm safe inside from the Polish mountain wind. Yeah.
Your characters aren't safe, though.
Oh yeah, we're never safe with Eric as the GM, that's for sure.
I go up, I get up, go to the bathroom, and I get fucked up.
Real talk. I almost wrote slash. I'm trying to host you, Henley. I almost wrote /R2D6 in Twitch chat. I'm sorry.
/R2D6. Oh my god. Yeah.
I don't even know.
Yeah. Lots of stuff has happened, but guys, if you haven't already done so, head on over to the Discord channel and sign up for January's fan party game. It's looking like it's going to be Stars Without Number, which would be really cool. So if you guys, we still have the straw poll going for the vote. If you guys want to do that, head on over to the straw poll, submit a vote. If you are a Twitch subscriber or a Patreon supporter, you will get an extra vote. So make sure you check the Discord for that.
Oh damn!
Oh damn!
Damn!
But yeah, apparently
damn.
apparently the new Stars With That Number is fucking pretty good. So I'm gonna have to look at.
Yo,
that.
it's hot. It's hotness.
It's a hot
all right,
mess?
it's pure. No, it's not a hot mess. It's hotness. It's really good.
Okay, I'll take your word for it. But yeah, that's pretty much me. Zippy, man of the hour, the man without the plan. What up? How you doing?
Yes, I have no plan. This is all improv. This is life. I'm doing great. I have been just playing video games and trying to find out what game is the best game of all time.
Of the year, Neo.
No, of all time. Like there'll never be a better game than that.
Oh, well, I mean, that's obviously got to change as more games come out, right?
Yep.
No,
Bloodborne's up there.
It's my
Deus
quest.
Ex 1.
Yeah. There's got to be
2 and 3 together.
But guys, it's already been 1980. Zork, the Great Underground Empire.
Go to your room.
Shut up.
I'm in my room.
You're not allowed to talk anymore.
You're grounded, son.
No more internet or computer.
I don't know.
Okay, bye.
It's like, by what metrics do you measure what a good game is?
If you can pick up the dagger and die, like that's his metric.
No,
the amount of Zork stories I hear from Zippy every time we play this game is absolutely insane. Can I just say?
Well,
I just imagine a room full of daggers, and you have to avoid picking them all up.
It's like a wet dream for Zippy.
Dude, I wanted. Yeah, I will GM Zork the TTRPG. Okay, but no, what constitutes as a good game for me? I'm a story buff. If it has a good story and a very satisfying story, I will say this game is really good.
Mafia 1.
Play
Mafia 1, exactly. Mafia, you know.
Play Mothers 2 and 3 in order.
God,
I
played
actually
Mother
never
3.
played that. I'll look it into it.
Wait, is that Earthbound? Is that the same as Earthbound?
Yeah.
Yeah. So I played Earthbound 3, and I was like, "What the fuck is happening? How is
You have to
this?
you have to play the first Earthbound to understand Earthbound 2, aka Mother 3.
Yeah, I'm never gonna own those pieces of hardware to do that. So.
You cannot emulate them. Just get the Game Boy Advance version.
That's illegal.
But yeah,
Tex Murphy was a pretty good game series.
do you ever play any modern game at all? Like,
I play Ark.
yeah, but
I play.
That's a postmodern game.
Yeah, that's like the French Renaissance.
It's Italian Renaissance.
Most modern games are pretty
plebeian.
much the same. You know, it's like guns, explosions.
Have
Done.
you played
You guys like Michael Bay? I got a bunch of Michael Bay.
God, what was that desert game? God, there was a game. Hang on.
Oh, Spec Ops: The Line.
Spec Ops: The Line. Have you played that?
Yeah, because that's a critique on the modern genre.
I know, but
which is like makes it
that's
post.
like, that's like the dagger in fucking the game.
Zork?
Yeah, the dagger in Zork.
Yeah, but like
video game.
all these games require you to have consumed other games before it, like to get it. Right, or you point to it being like, this is the first game that did any of it, and then you watch it and or play it and you're like, there's nothing really cool about it, only because like every other thing has evolved from it.
Yeah,
it's like watching Citizen Kane and being like, I'm not impressed by this movie. And it's like, no shit, you're not impressed by this movie, but like no one's done this shit before. Right?
It's like the Citizen Kane of video games.
Like I'll say,
I have no idea. I'm not saying Zork is that game, right? I'm just saying it as an analog of pointing to any game. Like if you look at like, oh, it's the first game to ever do this. That's a cool way of critiquing a game, right?
Yeah. I always
or-
give games their due.
Yeah.
I
right?
never look at a game and like say,
Man, where's
this game's
dagger?
stupid.
But then Henley's also like the most mind-blowing game is because I played these other games before that were pretty mediocre, and then I played this game that made fun of those mediocre games, and you're like, holy shit. And
See,
that's also important. Like I don't know how you measure this, by the way. I have no idea what the right answer is.
For me, I don't think I could ever do a game like Call of Duty or any kind of game that fits the Call of Duty genre any justice, because it just doesn't interest me. Like that's why
Play Spec Ops. Seriously, play Spec Ops. Seriously, do it.
Play Space Cops.
Yeah.
I don't touch Tom Clancy. I like Tom Clancy as a
Play
writer,
Frog Fractions.
but I don't. Frog Fractions. Fuck yeah. Where is it? Is it on Steam? That sounds like a badass
Play
game.
Pony
Sounds like
Island.
Pony Island?
I'm not making fucking jokes right here.
Let me look it up.
No, don't look
Okay.
it up. Just play the games.
No, I want to know.
No. Don't look it up. Just play them.
How am I supposed to fucking get the game if I don't look it up, Dave?
Just play it.
Oh, this looks cool.
Look, just buy a
What
Game
about-
Boy Advance and just play it. Okay.
Pony Island's on Steam though.
Yeah, but play Frog Fractions first.
Okay.
Play the Magic School Bus explores the rainforest. Mind blowing.
It sounds like those games that like
Nah.
those educational games your elementary school would try to sell you.
Yeah.
Like you're going to home for the summer. Play this video game. Keep up. Get ready for it.
Can we talk about? Can we speaking of that shit? Can we talk about this real quick?
All
Can we
right.
just talk about like what the fuck the Oregon Trail was? The Oregon Trail is like, let's go with a historically accurate roguelike with some shooting mechanics for hunting, some customization. Like that game is fucking like that's the like FTL. Like let's make an FTL. Only make it historical. What the fuck? That
It
game
was
is
way
so
too
good.
ahead of its time.
It was that's what I'm saying. It's like that game is so far ahead of its time.
Did you ever play Oregon Trail?
Is that about through a human body?
No, that's the zombie version of the Oregon Trail.
No, but I presumed it's something to do with anatomy because of the name. But that's a good name. Shout out to whoever came up with that name.
Yeah. Yeah. No, it's pretty much that game, except with zombies.
So you eat people instead.
That mechanic
good.
has been used way too much in video games. So as we've surmised, Zippy is no closer to finding the perfect game. In fact, it does not exist.
Yeah, it doesn't exist.
Yep.
I like to set unattainable goals for myself so I can continue to strive for it.
It's baby time, Eric.
Mm.
Put a baby in me and now name it.
Jim Jam.
What?
All right.
9 months old.
It's mine. Yeah.
But yeah.
Oh, sorry, you were asleep.
I'll have to think about
nurse, the nurse came in and asked me what I should name it, and I just said Jim Jam.
Oh, you're an
shit.
ass. Yeah. Kika, let's talk
Alex
about
is our
something
godfather.
that's not video games. How you been?
You're a godparent now.
I actually, all my things involve no video games.
Ooh.
I've been getting all ready for finals. I have my ethics out of the way, but that's not
Bloodborne.
interesting.
You play Bloodborne.
Real life.
I'm sorry. I
Bloodborne.
have to call you out that you stream on twitch.tv/KikaVO and you play Bloodborne.
Yeah, I did play Bloodborne. Thank you for outing me. I mean, I wasn't ready to come out, but you went and did it. That was not cool of you.
Sorry.
Okay, yeah, go
But
on.
I mean, that's what the holidays are all about, am I right?
Stabbing your friends with makeshift saw blades.
Yeah, I also went to a Penny Arcade C Team, like little fan meetup thing at a bar and got more people to sign my AD&D DM's guide.
C team. What is that? Like a boat team? Like you guys go boating together?
No. The letter C.
Team, yes. As opposed to the A team. The C team.
So Penny Arcade.
Yeah.
Are you familiar with the brand?
Yes, I am.
They run a game called Acquisitions Incorporated
Familiar with it
at
yeah.
PAX's.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Well, there's another show that does that as well, run by Penny Arcade called the C Team.
Okay.
Which is also on the internet somewhere.
And you're a part of that, or you're just a fan of it?
I am just a fan.
So you met up for you wanted to go there and talk about how cool Dungeons and Dragons were?
Yeah, and we did.
And they had the people from the C team there?
Yeah.
And that's who signed your thing. Okay. Because
Yes.
the way you described it is like, yeah, I went there, met up with some friends, and they signed my book, and I'm like, why did they sign your book? No, that makes a lot more sense. No, that
Dave,
makes a lot more
please,
sense.
I don't have friends.
Eric signed my book. It's like, okay. See, now Eric is like...
Actually, I might have Eric sign this.
How come you've never signed my book, Eric? It's like, good point. How come I've never? Anyway, what else have you been up to, man?
Writing music. I'm working on a
God, you just
fan
do
song
everything.
for that thing that you made me feel bad about being a fan of.
The C team?
Yes.
Nice.
And I'm working on 2 costumes.
For that thing?
One's for it, the other's for it's a cosplay for Guilty Gear.
Ooh. That's the fighting game, right?
Yes.
Okay.
I love fighting
yeah,
games.
Yeah. I was like, Guilty Gear. What, is that a mech game? I was like, no, that doesn't make sense.
No. The best mech game, in my opinion, is Digital On.
I don't know.
The double joystick arcade mech arena fighter game.
Is it top down?
That sounds like my jam.
It's so fun.
Kika, speaking of fighting games,
Yes.
are you excited for the new Soul Calibur coming out?
Yes.
I'm so fucking excited.
It better have better balance than Soul Calibur 5 and a better story mode.
Yeah,
I don't know. It
but
doesn't have Yoda in it, so it can fuck right off.
I'm confused. Did
They
Mitsurugi
haven't
get
announced
younger?
Yoda yet. And yes, they have put young Mitsurugi in there.
That blows my fucking mind because it's like
right?
all throughout the game he was like this old Japanese samurai, and then he loses his arm, and then he gets like a fucking robotic arm, and now he's fucking young. I'm like,
Then cut his arm all off again.
what?
It's great. I love it.
Guys, Shadows died twice. You guys fucking see that shit?
Shadows died twice?
Shadows
How does
died
Shadows
twice.
die once?
The Hedgehog?
No, Shadows died twice. The new FromSoft game.
Oh, I haven't seen that yet. I need to check that out.
It's like
No,
10
what is
seconds
this?
long. It's like a teaser trailer. And it's like this bone arm with like a winch in it. And it's like winding up and shit.
Am I supposed to know what this is?
No one knows what it
That's
is.
not
yet.
shade. I don't know what it.
It's a new
Who makes it?
It's FromSoft, the guys that made Bloodborne and Dark Souls and all that shit.
Oh,
Yeah, I'm watching it right now. It's just 30-second long trailer.
Yeah, it's apparently everyone's like thinking that it would be like a feudal Japan like Dark Souls.
That would be sweet.
Like Neo, I guess.
Neo,
like,
but good.
Well, Neo was great. Fuck
Just
you.
kidding, Neo's good, yeah.
Neo was amazing, but like it ain't no Dark Souls. It's more like Neo is more.
It's the Pathfinder of Dark Souls, is how
That's
I would
it.
describe it.
What the hell was that trailer? That was like 10 seconds. That
Exactly, it's just a
that's
teaser.
nothing.
It's just a
That's
teaser.
nothing.
It's just a teaser, but it exists, and
Well, at least it exists.
we'll see more by the end of the year for sure. We'll probably get a
What-
release next year.
What if it is a prequel to the Armored Core series where they made giant robots out of wood and bones and rope?
I mean, I'd still play that.
Yeah, Armored Core is sweet.
As far as I'm concerned, since they released, that first game, they can't do any wrong.
Since Demon Souls?
Yeah, Demon Souls, this one.
And they had good games before even Demon Souls. I don't
I know.
actually
but they
remember them
never-
making a bad game.
Well, I mean, they never really met the zeitgeist that is my mind. So as far as I'm concerned,
I guess.
Kingsland is pretty interesting, but like fucking weird as well. So, yeah. Anyway, Eric, unless you had more to talk about, Kick.
I just want to address big foodstuffs in chat. Yoshimitsu has been in every single Tekken and Soul Calibur game, and Soul Blade.
Fucking Yoshimitsu is like my favorite character.
He's like
He's great.
He's like the Rusty Dagger of Soul Calibur series.
He's like the rusty because you pick him up and you
He's the
think you
Dark
can
Souls
play him, but he
Soul
stabs
Calibur.
himself. No, dude, Yoshimitsu Mitsurugi and Siegfried were like my jam.
All right,
on
the
Soul
lady
Calibur.
with like the boobs and the purple hair, with the whip.
Ivy.
Yeah,
She's
like-
white hair.
She's white hair. She's like 60. Well, no, she's older than that, but she is supposed to like look 60 years
I
old.
triggered two people by saying
And her
We were
dad,
correcting you.
yeah, her dad was the.
white.
Well, actually, before Soul Calibur, they had like a Dreamcast series called Soul Edge, and her
Yeah.
dad was the nightmare of that game, Cervantes.
Yep.
So
And
Yep.
then they brought Cervantes back in Soul Calibur for a
I
while.
was so happy. I was
know,
like, oh
right?
my god! All right, so
Yeah. All right, Eric, my man, my mash,
Dude,
my mashed potatoes to my sausages. What up, sir?
Dude, like, where's our fucking nightly mecha game that we're playing?
Nightly mecha game.
they had one.
I want a good mecha
NC
game.
You mean like-
NCSoft had one.
Not
like-
role playing, like
Wait.
fucking actually like mecha. Like
No.
a mecha video game.
Not
like
role play
steam
at all.
powered horses.
no.
So
like
NCSoft
space robots.
Oh.
Like
NC
Mech Warrior.
NCSoft had one, and it was
Yeah.
like an arena. Everybody started and kind of like killed each other. Last man standing, kill team, and whatnot. Where you made your own mechs and you upgraded your own
Was
mechs.
that Project
Holy
On?
shit! Holy shit! Whoa! Oh my god! You just made me think of something. Like upgrade your own Players Unknown Battlegrounds, but mechs.
That would be cool.
I guess, but player.
What are you playing on a fucking continent? Like an entire
Yeah,
continent?
yeah, and you fucking have to go around and grab like, oh shit, okay, I got a rocket launcher and like a fucking chest plate. Let's
Yeah.
go. What do you have? Well, I got a fucking ECM and a stealth shield.
I could just,
What do
I
you
can
have?
just imagine
I
it,
got
man.
I
Like,
just
got a
picked
rock.
up a
got a
skyscraper.
yeah.
there's like a fucking, there's like a
Someone
fucking
building.
house, and how you
Yeah.
loot the house is you just fucking kick it
Pick it up.
over, and
Yeah,
you just
just-
like, there's just like a rocket launcher for a mech in there.
Who
like,
remembers on the
Oh.
PS2
good.
Godzilla? What was it? Monster Arena or whatever, where you could play Godzilla and or any other of the Godzilla creatures, and you just fucking fought it to the death. I want
Wow.
that, but with mechas.
It's
What
like
did,
that,
why
but
not
real
both
life.
and just have it be a Pacific Rim game?
Do it. I would totally play a Pacific Rim game.
Yeah. I wanna
Like
play
Pacific Rim is almost like its own trailer for a video game. Just
Yeah.
like how Overwatch is its own trailer to a fucking movie.
Yeah, I guess. I mean,
Well, that's what I mean. They wanted to do it like that. They wanted Overwatch to be a movie, but they just decided to make it a video game.
okay. So, Eric,
Rookie mistake, Blizzard. Rookie mistake.
Eric,
Yeah, Eric, let's hear from you about anything.
Yeah.
I've been obsessed with Downton Abbey. It's fucking
the
deep
fuck?
in that deep in that hole, everybody.
What?
It's
you mean
really
like
good.
watching the TV show?
Yeah.
I was like,
Suzanne's
Mr.
been watching
Jonathan,
it, and I
I am a classy
Yeah.
lady, and you're just like, oh shit, she said it. Oh my god, like,
yeah.
Is that what you guys were watching in
actually-
that picture she tweeted?
Yeah. That show is super good, except for the story. Everything else about it is really good.
then why are you watching it? I don't understand.
Because the writing, the style, the aesthetics, like I'm watching this and I'm stealing things for being like the next time I run Cthulhu in the 20s, right? The next time,
Ooh.
right? I'm watching this shit being like the next time I need to think about how to respond to somebody diplomatically in a social situation when I'm mad as fuck at them. I'm like watching it to like pick up how you do these things.
Yeah,
right?
You
just
just
swearing
pissing
at
Cheerios.
just swearing at them isn't exactly like very quaint, I guess.
Yeah, and just
So-
all the good.
Is our next game going to be Torchbearer, but with Cthulhu in the 20s?
Yo, we should just play Cthulhu.
You can play if you wanted. We can play fucking yeah. I mean, I'll play Burning Wheel. That around like the 1800s time. You could do that. I mean, technically, Downton Abbey is 1918 to like 1928, but like, it's the same shit. It's pretty cool though.
And like World War One can start during our campaign.
Yeah, like it's pretty interesting.
We cause
like
World War One.
Yeah.
We assassinate the Archduke.
Yeah, I mean you could.
That would
Well,
be the worst.
that's technically that's Transylvanian Adventures.
Eric's got a book for this. God damn it!
It's a book for everything. It's great.
I don't know where it is. It was here, but it's not there anymore.
It's like if I have an idea for a game I want to play, I just ask Eric if he has something for that.
Yeah, it's
This
called
is the Transylvania Adventures. It uses Dungeon Crawl Classics, and you play as fucking people like 1830s people in Transylvania trying to stop vampires and shit.
No. The answer to all your questions is you just play Shadowrun Anarchy, but put in whatever setting you want.
Sounds
I've
racist.
yet to play the new Shadowrun, which is just make
Yeah, I
whatever
know, I
you
need to
want,
play it.
go for it.
Yeah,
Sounds
no,
cool.
I have a Thursday game running it. It's fucking amazing. It's my new favorite role-playing game.
Oh, it's so good. I'm
So
interested
good.
in it.
You should play. Come play.
Yeah.
Come play.
I can't because I'm getting ready to fucking head out of town.
Come play.
The stupid East Coast doing stupid East Coast things.
Sweet. Well, I think we've burned enough time
That's
with
my
the
home
introduction. Motherfuckers, y'all ready to punch some winter cheer in the nuts? I guess. I don't know.
I guess.
Eric, what are we doing, man?
What up? Yo, we're playing Torchbearer tonight, y'all.
Fuck yeah.
We're bearing some fucking torches.
Damn.
And before you trick me into doing the prologue, one of y'all motherfuckers get to tell us what happened last week and try to recover because it was real bad. You guys, I mean, actually, it was really cool. It was a really good session, but
I don't know.
you guys are a little bit worse for wear.
I walked away being like, man, what the fuck? But yeah. No, thinking about it, it's...
Yeah, dude, you're the fucking epitome of salt.
I mean, like, to be fair, though, like... I'm this character who can't re-roll his own stats, which is the whole point of this game, you know, like... you know what I mean? Like, it's the whole point of this fucking game. Anyway.
Just...
mechanically unfunctioning character.
You're completely fine. Just don't roll bad. Yeah, and remember as Baliak says in chat, let's remember to write our goals and stuff after we do this too. And also,
just try to mind bend soothing platitudes into every single situation.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that was a good point.
So
yeah, thanks for that.
I actually have a new belief written down here. So
that's
maybe
disgusting.
Maybe do you want to do a little Okay, so
no, like we'll do that. We'll do that after. Someone do the previously on and then go because you did it last time, Dave.
Yeah, I think Zippy should do it
because I'm exhausted and injured.
Yeah, I'm just sick, so go for it.
Okay.
Isn't sick harder to remove than exhausted?
It's 3 will, op 3 will, and I have 4 will.
Okay.
I'm gonna double check, but you may not be able to remove exhausted by giving the prologue. I think you can, but
factor in all tests.
I think you can actually.
Yeah. Prison rules.
Prison rules. Torchbearer.
Prison rules. Torchbearer. Prison rules. Previously on Torchbearer, we found a troll and we tricked it into giving us a way out by riddling it. Riddle me this, Batman. We had a game of riddles and we lost because apparently I didn't know what was at the end of a rainbow. A W. And so we lost the Battle of Riddles. Dave made the troll puke to get up a map so we could get the hell out of there. Minos tripped, I guess, and got hungry, thirsty, angry, afraid, exhausted, injured, and sick. Oh man, it was just a shit show. We finally got out. And while we were making camp, didn't Kika or somebody poked a bear, right? Somebody found a bear?
No.
No?
No.
Whoa, what have I been smoking? Why do I think that somebody found a bear?
No, we didn't find a bear, we cooked. And that's how everyone got fucked up.
Oh, that's right. Yeah. Manny gave Minos dysentery. But luckily, with the power of friendship, I overcame my dysentery, and that was last week's episode. We got out of a troll cave.
Yeah, you did get out of a troll cave. Was there anything else that you did?
We set up camp, and then we ended up coming out of worse for camping than we did if we were. And then
No. Oh, you did better technically. Nah, some of you did. Let's just say that. But yeah, there was camping. So
Yeah.
good job, Zippy. You can recover exhausted. I triple checked. You're good to go. You can recover that.
Sweet.
The only things you can't recover is injured or sick during the prologue.
Oh, okay.
That's what's going on. So you can cover 4 out of 6 of them. So you're good. We don't have anyone casting any spells, so we're good there. Now let's talk about our goals and maybe talk about what we want to do in this adventure. Yeah, so you guys are still lost in this mountain. Remember? You set up camp. I presume it's going to be daylight when you guys set out again.
Yep.
So what do you think you want to do today? And then let's talk about writing up our goals around that.
All right. So we have this map, I guess. Fucking Velton, this is really on your shoulders more than anyone. Like,
Yeah.
what did you want to accomplish today, if anything? Because the ability, the thing that we need to accomplish is, mechanically, I think what is everyone's expenditures on Fate and Persona? Because I'm at 3 and 3 to level up, but what is everyone else's at?
I'm at 2 and 3, but we need treasure to go back to a town.
Yeah,
I have-
exactly right.
3 personas spent and 1 fate spent, but I
Okay.
have 2 fate and 2 persona.
So if you guys work on getting 3 and 3, right, and then this episode we work on getting like something of value, monetary, and then we can head back to a city and level up. Maybe we'll have better fortune in the future. We'll see. But that's just,
Oh boy.
yeah.
Yeah, so you gotta get back to town. That's
Gotta
an
get
idea.
back to town.
Yeah.
All right. So what's the plan? With that in mind, I guess. Maybe we should follow the map and see if we can find something of value.
Yeah, probably.
All right. So
Um,
I guess my belief used to be family always comes first. I can at least be helpful. I've changed that to the best way to help is by encouragement, not by actually helping. I think that's what we decided on it actually being, because like the biggest mechanical issue I have with this character is soothing platitudes is just not working out for me. So I'm trying to find a way to like make that happen. But
Need to find a way to use it
yeah,
or using Fate and Persona though.
yeah, and that's the hardest part that I have is just you want to be helpful, but like I guess I could change my instinct to the point of being able to change my soothing platitudes wise, right? Because once I get that knocked out, I'll be better off. Because I need to do it 3 more times. I need to do a pass, a fail, and a fate. So with the pass and the fail for the wises, is that something that like you have to re-roll and fail in order to get that with the wise, Eric? Is that how that works?
Yep, you need to pass a test with your wise helping you. You need to fail a test with your wise helping you. Someone else, right? Like if you help with a wise, you have to pass and fail.
So, if I help them with a wise, like if I help them
Yeah.
with soothing platitudes.
Yeah, and they pass their test, that counts as a pass for you.
Oh, shit. Okay.
Likewise, how they fail. If you spend a fate to reroll one of your things with that wise, then you mark off the fate. And if you spend a persona, you mark off the persona. That's how that works.
So you can use... I've already done the persona one, but you can use fate. Like, you can re-roll 1 dice. Is that how
Yep.
that works? Okay.
Yeah, reroll 1 failure.
Interesting. Maybe I don't need to change my my thing then, because if my instinct is to always be helpful, and then I use soothing platitudes wise on someone else's roll, that technically counts as being helpful. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, you
interesting.
could literally be like, no one does it better than you. You do it. Look at you doing so good with that.
You got this. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool. Well, in that case, I guess If our
Right.
goal is to find something interesting, find something of value, I'm gonna keep my goal of find something of value.
You can think of soothing platitudes as like being like a brown-nosing butler, right?
Yeah, no, that's how I always thought of it. Yeah, but when it comes down to like shit, I need to like not fail this roll. It's very useless.
Yeah.
When it comes to me rolling, it's very fucking useless. But yeah, okay. So I'm gonna keep it as find something of value. My goal is that where we're going? We need to get money.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Money or town, because there's no money to be had in town.
yeah.
Unless we beat the crap out of somebody and take their money.
I think mechanically, there's just no money.
Yeah, and then you get killed. So
But
Finance
isn't that
available.
like starting a fight in like Fable and all the guards come after you and you just show off your machismo and you start killing the guards and everyone just says fuck it?
no.
No.
See,
This is real
instead,
life, you know.
You get strung up by the Duke's men, and they hang you outside of town.
Let's just become
And
bandits. There we go.
Yeah.
Let's go back to last week.
And then they criminalize all Minotaurs in the area, saying that they all cannot be trusted, or half elves. And now
that's
they're all
fine.
persecuted. And
We'll
now you
just-
created a long line of persecution in this area.
Oh, that's fine. We'll just make a war band of bandit minotaurs. Do you know how freaking scary that would be? You're doing your little trade route, going down the road, and all of a sudden, like 5 minotaurs crowd around your cart. Like, what you doing there, bro?
Yeah. I mean, it's the same reason why like ogres and shit are scary. I can see
Exactly.
that.
Get out of my
So you
swamp.
just want to become the bad guys in this world.
And so the next thing you know, they hire adventurers to stop Minotaur bands from plaguing the.
That
Yeah.
would be the best game ever. We're the villains, and we have to like build our secret lair to stop the heroes.
Yeah, there's definitely no games like that.
No one's
Boss
ever.
monster.
All right, so
We will build a labyrinth.
what's other people's beliefs
Yeah.
and shit?
Yeah. What's up?
My belief is life is too short to be moping about. There's a silver lining in every cloud. My goal is to find something of value. And my instinct is whenever camping, teach something to these minotaurs.
Yeah, I forgot. That's a good one. But here's my question for you,
Yeah.
right? If your instinct is when camping, teach something to these minotaurs. Do you think you're going to be camping again this session?
I don't know.
Okay.
Are you going to go out of your way to not let us camp? Because that's what it sounds like.
Got him.
It
No,
sounds like you're
no. I'm
really
saying you guys ended
hard.
you guys ended last session camping. So do you think probabilistically you're going to trigger your instinct today?
Well, if we start at camp, her instinct would trigger, correct?
No,
Yeah. Yep.
she needs to
No.
spend. She needs to
It-
spend a check to get that to happen.
But
Yep.
it's a new instance, and we're already in
You
camp.
have to
Yeah,
spend.
but
yeah.
she doesn't have
You
a
already-
check. So
But
she
we're
can't
still
spend.
in that camp phase, so it's already happened, and so there's no way you can do that same thing again,
Damn,
right?
damn, Kika, they patched it. We can't do it anymore.
There's no exploit there to exploit.
Can't exploit it anymore. All right.
It's a mighty fine instinct. It's just,
I can tell you that every time I know that I'm going to, if I throw 2 dice at an ob 4, I am going to give them the dice so I get a check. So we might be able to camp
Yeah.
because that's what I do. It's like if I'm going to lose, I'm at least going to get paid for losing.
yeah, it's a good idea.
So, what are your beliefs, instincts, and goals, B?
Oh, my beliefs, instincts, and goals is I owe my life to the people who I serve. I will protect them with my dying breath. My goal is to survive our current adventure. Our instinct is whenever I enter a room, I check for traps.
So, gotta find a room.
Well, okay. All right. What defines as a room? Any new location. I feel like we're moving from tile to tile. So any new tile. I check.
I mean, you
traps.
don't even have to write it like that. You can just be like, I always check for traps.
Yep.
When in an unfamiliar location, I check for traps.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's pretty much how that mechanic works. Is you always write it as I always, and then you can just get away with it. It auto triggers off
So,
that.
yeah, basically, whenever I would be like, okay, so you're walking through the woods and you hear a whoosh, and you look down and a tripwire went off, and or whatever, you're like, not so fast, motherfucker. I have an instinct.
That says
Right.
I checked for that.
Yep. And so then we're like, oh, you're right. Shit. Okay, well, let's do that. So let's make a check here, right, or whatever.
Mhm.
Yep. It's. But remember, instincts are incumbent on you to trigger, not me.
All right. Let's go fuck shit up. Let's fuck shit up or
All right.
get fucked up.
Your goal is to survive the current adventure.
Yeah. Because I feel like that's a pretty good goal. Because I almost died last game from somebody cooking me a meal.
Yeah, so can we-
sorry, geez.
You
All right.
survive for 12 more turns.
12 more turns.
Yeah. So, yeah, that's cool.
Survive until we get to town. How about that? Would that be a better goal?
Are you going to town? Do you think you guys are going to make it to town today?
Probably not.
Yes, I will find something of value. I will constantly search for something of value.
Everyone's just fucking find something.
We
It's
just
like
find a
be
river
poor.
and start panning for gold.
Not be poor. Not be poor. Not be poor.
we walk into a room. Hey, I'm going to use a round on the grind to search for something of value. What up? Oh, that would be a great instinct. I always look for something of value.
I'll take that one.
Yeah, go for it if you want to take it. Be nice because that means like I always look for something of value.
Much like a
And you always look for
magpie,
traps.
I always look for something of value. Nice. Cool, I like it.
Okay.
Eric, we're ready
Yeah,
for you.
that's good.
my instinct. We're good.
Yeah,
Let's go.
totally. Okay. So, you guys are in the middle. You guys are still camping, right? But it's probably you guys are finishing up soon. It's probably the morning.
Mhm.
There was this new. It snowed all night, so all your tracks and stuff are gone. And you wake up to a fresh little pile of snow blanketing
Aw.
this whole beautiful alpine winter landscape.
Well, that's good.
It's a
That
very
means
clear
the troll
blue-
can't find us.
It's a clear blue sky, right? All the trees are all either green with like pine with a bunch of snow on them, or bare. Like I guess the aspen trees would be bare and the pines wouldn't. I think you hear a little bit of like animals in the morning here, like it's a little bit of like no birds, but like maybe something like foraging around, like a rabbit or something.
Mhm.
Or a bear.
Nothing that large, but yeah, it's a pretty peaceful day.
It's a rabbit that has polymorph abilities that will change itself into a bear once discovered.
Well, my instinct triggers, and I look for something of value.
There we go.
So,
What does that mean? What does that look like?
I'd probably be like checking like the snow a bit, like digging through the snow, like around trees, maybe looking for
Precious stones.
or something I can shove in my face. Anything that would be in any value.
So value for trade, right?
Yeah,
So 1 coin worth, I guess, whatever that.
minimum.
Maybe
Yeah,
an
look
adventure of
around.
walking through and dropped a gold coin.
Yeah. So you're gonna rummage through the snow
A little bit,
looking
yeah.
for something here. Okay.
So here's the problem.
With my gloves.
Sounds
all
like you're
on.
scavenging.
Here's the problem. Eric's probably going to be like, yeah, you get injured or you get sick doing this or you get exhausted doing this looking for gold where there is none. Like, I have a
I'm in
feeling.
gloves. Gonna use my shield as a shovel to dig.
uh,
Yeah. Yeah, you totally can.
Cool.
soothing
I am
platitudes.
beginner's
like,
lucking this. What is this?
I will always be helpful, Eric. And I will say,
Yeah.
this seems like a good idea.
Thank you.
So you're helping with soothing platitudes?
Yeah.
This is a great idea. There you go.
Nothing could go
Yeah.
wrong, boss. You've got this. Look
So
to your
what do I
heart's
do for-
content. I'll pack up the camp.
Thank you. So what's the? I'm beginner's lucking this. What do I do for this?
Yeah.
It's
so
nature? No. Yeah.
No.
are you so specifically you're
it health or
looking
wealth?
for
Scavenging.
Oh, scavenging, this is going to be health. But my
Okay.
question here is, so you're looking for, like, something of value. So, like, if you brought it into town, it would be worth something?
Yeah. Maybe
Okay.
I'll find some truffles. I
Or a
don't know.
dead adventurer who hasn't
Yeah.
been looted yet or
Yeah.
something. I don't know.
That sounds good.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, this is, this is going to be very difficult, right? Because it's snowing.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, so it's an ob 6.
Okay. I'm going to use bastard against because I don't know what I'm looking for because
Right.
I'm not used to this stuff.
We're still, well, let me caution you here because we're still in the camp phase,
Ah,
right? Or are we done camping?
I don't.
I guess we're done camping. I mean, she doesn't have a check.
Well, it's important because if you use a check against yourself in the camp phase, it doesn't do anything.
Ah,
Yeah, well,
But
we're done.
but as soon as we're done the camp phase, the grind starts ticking down again.
but this is as part of my instinct.
You're right. That is true.
So the
are we
grind
cool?
doesn't count against it.
You're right. But I guess then we're done camping.
Yes.
Yeah.
Right. We all agree we're done camping.
Yep.
Yep.
Cool.
Don't have.
All right. Yep. Yeah. Okay. No problem. Yep. So you're scouting around. So you want to use bastard against yourself?
Yes.
What is it? How? What does that look like?
Because I have no idea what I'm looking for because I've been moved around a lot, but I haven't like learned any sort of like location specific things to like find things of value. Do you understand what I'm saying? Like,
She doesn't know
given
the value of $1.
kind of, I don't know the value of like general like useful items
Like
like
she could have like a $500 antique, and I can go up to her and say, "I'll give you $5 for that," and she's
Well,
like,
no, like-
"Sure."
an antique I would know, but like natural materials I wouldn't know like two different types of wood from each other. I wouldn't know like a truffle from a normal mushroom sort of thing.
Yeah, totally. Makes sense. You wouldn't know, but you're looking for something man-made, like something, or like something like very valuable, like a truffle. Yeah.
Yeah.
So, yeah, that sounds fair. You don't know where to actually look, and so it's
Yeah.
against yourself. Yeah, exactly, because you're used to. That's perfect. Yeah. So you really don't know what you're doing. Your Minotaur friends here helping you, being like, "You got this, boss." Like the, and you're looking around. Yeah.
Like,
That makes
yeah, I
sense.
got this.
Yeah.
Okay.
Ob 6.
Ob 6. Oh no, I didn't find anything. What a surprise.
Wow.
Okay. Well, thanks for helping me get to the point where I can throw.
Yeah, so
soothing
you're-
platitudes my way.
Yeah, so you were looking around for some truffles, right? Or anything.
Yeah.
And you're just using your shield as sort of like a shovel to move some snow out of the way, right? Yeah. And you get a little bit down, and how badly do I want to screw you right now?
Please
Exactly.
don't. We're just starting.
I mean, you fucking.
That's
wanted
the
to-
that's the best time.
I did warn you he was gonna do this.
But at least now I worked towards my goal.
Is a fate really worth getting killed?
Falling rock, everyone dies.
No, but I do like that idea. Now it's too there's too many trees and roots for an avalanche.
I find
So-
a bear.
No. I think you come across as you're digging around, you come across signs of an old adventuring party. I think they are. So you're moving around your snow, right? And you move some snow around, and yeah. And I think as you're moving your snow around, a cold blue hand comes up and grabs you from the snow.
Gross.
What do you do?
I thwack the wrist with the edge of my shield to sort of try to like snap it off so I can get away.
Yeah. You're able to snap the wrist off, but this bluish cold looking deathly figure seems to pick themselves up out of the ground and come after you.
Guys,
Like it
trouble,
raises,
help. And I back away.
Behind it, you see a couple other ones step up. So now there's 3 of them, and they all just stare at you with their dead eyes as they start to run at you.
What do they?
What
do they have of them? Like
Nothing.
Nothing. They're
just bodies.
Just naked. Okay.
No, they're wearing like old like winter wear, right?
Mm-hmm.
Wait.
In fact, they're wearing. You can tell on them that they're wearing garb that's probably from the outfitters from the town nearby, right? It probably has like that. You probably saw it in the market, right? The same shit that they're selling.
Yeah. Okay.
These are
like a brown and green, like with maybe a little bit of like a red like shoulder like arm thing. Like that's just like the style that the town
obviously
sells.
these are the maybe adventurers that came out, or like townsfolk that came out to find to try and fix whatever winter problems they were having. And
It's possible. Yeah, they're dead adventurers.
Okay.
That
or
means that
explorers
they're
or
probably
something.
on the right trail to treasure.
Yeah, and they're running to you. You don't see any obvious signs of wounds in them. It looks like exposure probably killed them,
All right. Well,
as far as you can tell.
so these are Zambinos.
I would like to get into.
Yeah, I mean it's probably pretty clear. No, by the way they're running, they're probably not Zambinos.
I throw the hand back at them to appease them and apologize for disturbing them.
Yeah, they don't really care.
I'm gonna.
They charge you.
Yeah, I'm gonna set up a. Well, I'm gonna ready my spear into the ground so that they run onto it.
Yeah.
I'm going to take my giant sarcophagus shield and place it in front of Svelton, making some sort of one-man shield wall.
I'm gonna hide behind Minos.
Is your goal here to fight them, to drive them off? Is that kind of what we're thinking here?
Well, I
Can
mean,
you really drive off the
sounds,
undead?
Because it sounds like a good idea, but yeah, you can try.
so ideally, like this is a good clue to solve this winter problem. If I'm playing this from an objective point of view, what we should do is try and get rid of them or kill them, so that we can investigate the place that they came up from. Because, if it is exposure, then they camped here and died, and maybe they have some information about what they're looking for.
Mm-hmm. That's what I was thinking.
We
Yeah.
should capture them.
Well, no, I think we should kill them or run them off. But I doubt they're going to run off because they're undead. So maybe we should kill them.
If we kill them, death is on the line.
I mean, yeah, you don't risk it for a biscuit.
I also want to bring up, Minos, you're injured.
I know.
Injured.
You do know that if I give out the injured condition again, it's fair game that you will die, right?
I'm a holy. That's why I am saying.
Well, can we drive them
You can
off
suck
then?
it up. Remember, you can suck it up.
Yeah, but you're gonna take something cool away.
Welcome
but
to
you
this
also won't
game.
die.
Welcome to
So it's your choice.
But
You
I
also
like
get removed that minus die penalty.
but I like my cool stats where they are.
But yeah, you can try driving them away.
You know what, Eric? I'm willing to suck up exhausted. Can I do that now? Is that a
No,
thing?
you can't suck up exhausted. The only things you can suck up are being sick or being injured.
Okay, interesting. But you can't suck up being exhausted.
No.
Okay, cool. Well, I'm willing to fight to the death so that we can have a chance to investigate where they came from. Because that ideally would be a really good start to. I mean, because that's the one thing we didn't do last time we were in town, was find information about the problem, and these things would probably have information about that problem. Come back to that town heroes. Could be nice.
Yeah. I mean, it's pretty common to fight undead, right? So like, it's not like terrifying. It's not like you haven't seen undead before,
No.
right? So, yeah,
Last time we saw Undead, it was kind of terrifying, though.
yeah, that's true.
That was a lich lord though, and a little girl.
Yeah,
Both of those
that's
things
not
terrifying.
that's not your like status quo walking legions of undead shit, right?
Yeah.
So like, yeah, that is a little bit particular. This is some pretty standard shit. Your standard fare as far as undead go.
So, guys, where do you land?
It's not common though. Like it's uncommon for undead to be around, but it's also like it's your common uncommon, so to speak.
So, what's the plan,
So-
guys?
Yeah.
We need a decision because I'm okay doing what putting it on the line, but it's up to you too.
That's up to Zippy.
Ah, gosh, because I'm in autofill mode, so
What does that mean?
that means I'm good with whatever. I mean, risking it for a biscuit, but I feel like they're just gonna hand out the injured thing again, but I don't feel like sucking it up because I don't want to lower my stats. So,
Okay. Well.
all right, let's risk it.
Okay.
Why not? Balls deep. Come on.
We're gonna fight him to the death, Eric.
Balls to
Okay.
the walls.
Nuts to butts.
It's a good one.
Oh, this is gonna be fun. Okay. Yeah, they wanna kill you and eat you.
As expected.
And eat me.
We want to
And-
kill and eat them.
Yeah, that's certainly true.
Wait, so are they
so-
ghouls?
Yeah, so there's 3 of them. So they're 9. What who's your captain?
Compton?
Health wise,
Compton.
I guess.
El Capitano.
I think it's a mix between myself and if it's fighting, I think it's me, right? I have highest fighter.
What's your fighter?
3.
My fighter's 4.
Okay, you're captain then.
Okay.
How many faint persona do you have?
2.
Okay, how about I be captain because I got 4 persona, and I'm willing to spend persona on the disposition. But
That's fine.
actually, I don't really have a persona. Like I don't really have a wires that allow me to reroll dice. So I think maybe you'd probably be best then.
My wise is I have a wise that is undead wise.
Oh, you do?
Yeah, that's
Okay,
one of my
great,
wises.
perfect. Then you can lead this. I wish I could give you persona, but I can't.
All right, so I'm rolling all but one dice, correct? Because I'm injured.
Injured gives you the negative 1
Minus-
dice to nature, will, and health, but not recovery. To skills, nature, will, and health.
But this is a fighter test.
Yes,
Or is
so
it?
it's all skills, nature, will, and health. But the only thing it doesn't affect is recovery rolls. So yes, you are getting a negative 1. So.
Okay.
Really?
So
Because usually if it's...
Are you exhausted as well?
No.
Usually
those
it
pla-
says
yeah.
for conflict, if it
I'll just say in
impacts
chat.
them. I don't know.
It doesn't say anything about disposition, so.
Yeah.
Sorry, so is there a question for me to answer?
Yes, does
Yeah.
injured affect disposition rolls?
Yes.
Okay. Done. Done. Okay, so roll in 6 die instead of 7.
Cool.
This is we'll just op 1.
Okay, so
That's pretty good.
That's 11.
you wanna fade that?
disposition? You should fade it because you need to get your fade up, right?
Yeah, I need to get my fade up. Right
You got
now
3 6s. That's pretty good.
The dispo would be 11. So yeah, we'll do it.
You got 3 6s, so you can just gamble that or whatever, and you can re-roll 3 dice.
Yeah, you luck it, right? So like, there's nothing to describe. You just do it. And
Okay. I don't have to invoke a trait or a wise.
No, not for this. This is lucking your sixes is just being lucky. So
Okay, spending a fate, and hold on, this needs to go down to
these are the
1
immortal lords of fate shine on you,
/
favorably or
roll
not.
3d6 greater than 4 exclamation part.
Yes. Wow. Well, 12 out of 12.
12 out of 12.
So that means all of you get 4, right?
That's pretty good.
There's no way to divvy it up. You have to divvy it up as evenly as possible, and there's no remainder this way.
Wait, really? You
It's
can't give
4
one person like 8 and another person 1?
No.
Why is... That's so weird.
Okay. Because it represents your group.
No,
Not
I
just
was talking about my overlay stuff, don't worry.
Ah. All right. Let me figure out my cards. Oh, they are loading up. Here we go. Thanks, slow roll 20.
You're welcome.
And how?
Get soon.
Geronimo. Okay.
That'll do.
Okay.
All right, so I guess Zippy's first.
Yeah, I'm gonna do attack. I'm gonna place that on my sword as the one that gets +1 die.
Okay. Spear is maneuver, yeah?
Spear is a maneuver. Yep.
Okay. And Kika, what are you going to do? Because I'll either be at the end or in the middle, depending on what you do.
I have a shield, a rapier, and a sling, so I have pluses all around in one, and my sling can make things averses.
I think maybe you should sling some people. So how about this? I go second. I do a maneuver and give you some extra dice.
Okay, sounds good.
What is maneuver on the fight check stuff? What are we using?
That's health, I believe, for a kill conflict.
Yeah, it's health.
Health? Okay, cool. Yeah. That's what I'm doing. So I'll put myself in second, Eric.
Yeah, nice.
Okay. Just gotta make sure that I'm doing everything correctly.
So who's first?
I am.
Yep. I'll be second.
Keek-
What order of might are these ghouls?
3.
So we're like
Three.
higher by 1.
You are one higher than them right now.
Cool.
So we get 1 success auto.
Yep. Is it success or you get an extra dice? No, we
1
get a
success.
success.
No,
Okay.
1 + 1 success. So you have you have to beat them by 1, or you have to beat them or tie in order to achieve that.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Oh, okay. All right.
So we can't tie up a loss, basically.
Yeah.
No. Losses don't help. Order of might doesn't help you on a loss.
Okay.
The only person who's not getting an order of might is Kika, because she's normal sized.
Hey, Eric, can you...
Correct.
Yeah, you're on it. You know what I was going to ask.
All right, you ready?
Yeah.
Yep. Flip that shit.
Ooh.
Okay. So this is a versus test.
Mhm.
So these creatures want to try to drive you to some part. They're not. It doesn't look like they're. It's hard to tell. Probably up to like they're trying to cut you off. Maybe cut off your escape to them, like down the mountain and stuff, and getting you stuck up near the rocks where you camped. They're probably trying to force you that way, and so they're like getting around you, and you're forced to compensate for that.
Okay. I'm just going to charge at them with my sword in a Minotaur-esque fashion.
Yeah.
Okay.
Right.
I charged them in a sword-related fashion, Eric. Okay.
In the art of Minotaur. Okay, so my injured minuses me 1 die
Mm-hmm.
to
Correct.
this as well. Okay, so the 1
Are
die
you
that I'm
exhausted
getting.
as well?
No, it's just injured. The one die that I'm getting for my sword will just be ablated by the injured status. So I'm still rolling 7 die. Okay. And it's a versus.
Yeah, I'm ready. I'm ready when you are.
Okay, 3, 2, 1, kaploop.
Well, I rolled 1 success, so fuck me. Yeah, that's good.
So you get 4 off.
Yep, 4.
5.
4.
No,
Well,
I mean
I
you
get
take 1 away, don't you? If it's versus.
Yeah.
So wouldn't it be 4 then? Because you're taking 1
Yeah.
success away from that. Yeah.
Yeah.
4 plus 1 minus 1. Yes.
Yep.
All right. Cool. Yeah. So you knock me down to
3.
5 out of 9.
5. Yeah.
So I'm gonna blade it from that one, and I'm gonna take 1 off for the rest of the.
Cool.
And how?
Okay. Shit. Yeah, boys. So I'm exhausted, Eric.
So that's a factor in this test.
Yeah. So does that mean that I need to win by 2?
Yeah, it reduces your success by 1. You
It
think
just
of it that
reduces
way.
the success. Okay. Yep.
Yeah, your success is by 1.
All right. So this is just a health test, yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Throwing 6 lovely dice.
Okay. Getting 2 help from my friends. And my spear gives me a +2, yeah, to maneuver.
I don't know if that's true.
I thought it was a +2, but
I think it's +1. I think a bow gives you +2 dice to maneuvering. I'm pretty sure a spear gives you probably +1 die.
Let me see. I thought it was spear gives you +1 die to maneuver. Bypasses leather armor +1 die to defend in narrow corridors.
There you go.
Okay.
All
I
right,
knew
so
it was
+1
something
die.
like that, yeah. All
No,
right.
good looking out. That's
3, and then this is versus, yeah.
Yeah. All right, you beat me, and your order of might.
Yeah,
is a
so it's
factor.
the same thing. So yeah. Okay.
So no, wait. So we end up tying, and then you beat me by 1.
Yeah. Because order
Nice.
of right. I can't.
So you impede me.
Yeah, I can't re-roll any of that shit. So
Wait.
Yep. You only. No, you.
He got 4. You got 3.
You got a 6 on me.
I do have a 6. Yeah.
Well, that's because his obstacle, he reduces it by 1.
Because I'm
Alex,
exhausted.
because he's exhausted, and so by doing that,
right.
your obstacle is 2, so you actually come down to having a total of 3, right?
Yeah, I was confused.
But,
Got it.
Yeah, no problem, and that's fine.
Yeah, I'll fucking.
But order of might breaks up the tie up by 1, so you actually win.
So the only thing you can spend persona on is re-rolling the entire thing if you have a wires, right?
Yep, you can spend fate though.
I just have more persona than fate.
I know. That's because you're good at this game.
Yeah, but persona doesn't really help that much when I can't use a wires correctly. All right.
Wait. Do you have any failures?
What do you mean? Yeah, I have plenty of
Because
failures.
just spend. You want to spend persona, correct?
Yeah, but I need a wires in order to re-roll those failures, man.
What do you two right?
Gambling
Use
and
your
soothing
soothing
platitudes.
Use your soothing platitudes to confuse them.
You look great today.
No. Does not work.
Yeah, I know.
So-
I know. So I'll just leave it at that, Eric. We'll just keep that. So 1 success.
You scrutinize their armor, saying that they should.
Oh, what armor were they wearing? Leather?
They're not wearing any armor.
Okay.
They're wearing winter
Oh, I
wear.
know. Yeah, you would make a roll if they were wearing armor. Yeah. Got it, mister. Got it.
Okay.
Alright, so yeah, yeah.
So you impede me by 1, so my defense action is
Yeah,
not as
so
good.
my maneuver, I guess, with a 1 dice, that doesn't really do anything aside from... Wait, no, 1 dice removes... gives him a penalty, right?
Yeah, you can spend that extra success on maneuver. You can only spend that 1 on giving me a -1 die to my next action.
Done. Consider it spent.
Okay. And then an attack versus defend, which is also versus.
No, she's using a sling, so.
Oh, so yeah, so it's independent. No.
It is?
No, it's
No, it
still
makes-
versus. Attack versus. It would only make attack versus attack versus.
Oh, right,
maybe.
yeah. Okay, yep. It's been a while since we've used a ranged weapon.
It's been a while since I've seen serving. All right. I'm ready when you are.
Okay.
DJ, roll that shit.
We tie.
No.
there-
Did you roll a -1?
Oh shit! I did not. I did not roll a -1.
I did not hit her. I did not.
Look, no, you're correct. I would fail.
Oh, hi, Manny.
Cutting off my last die, I think is the most reasonable thing to do rather than re-rolling. And yeah, so I reduced my successes by 1, and so you win. So you do an point of disposition damage to me.
Yay.
You're making mincemeat of these goals. I never described them really. They all look like they're pretty. They look like pretty strapping, healthy young lads, but seems like the cold got to them.
Yeah. Don't forget to drop their disposition down by 1, Mr. Eric.
I did. Oh yeah, but I didn't do it over here. Thank you.
All right. Round 2, fight. That one's dead.
Yeah, but I still have to put down 3 cards.
Okay, so the first one's acting twice then?
So 2 out of 3, 1 out of 3, 2 out of 3 is kind of the way it's going to
Yep,
go.
okay. Makes sense.
Good question. Good point of order though.
So if we kill the first one, then he doesn't get a second turn. That's what you're saying?
No, they get a second turn. It's just the 2 out of 3 person goes for the whole time.
Okay. All right. So what order do you think you want to go in? Captain of disposition, that's you.
I'm trying to think. I think I want to go. I want to go first again.
Okay. I think we should just keep the same order. That's fine.
But I think I'm gonna hit attack because we haven't taken any damage. Oh, wait. Okay, his cards are down. I didn't see his cards. I was like, the fuck.
I wouldn't be talking to you unless Eric's cards are
Yeah.
down.
So yeah, I'm gonna throw some of that attack. But I feel like there's a feint. Oh wait,
Attack Rex to faint.
Yeah, I totally
Okay.
forgot. I was like, yeah. So yeah, no, throw an attack. There we go.
Okay.
Choose.
I will also throw an attack.
What about you, Schvelten?
I'll attack too, though I don't think it'll reach this turn. or
Right,
my
you
turn.
think both of us will kill them before anything happens?
Probably.
Don't worry. You're the character that queues up for an attack just to ensure and make sure the RNG gods don't screw us over on our attack.
Okay.
I always do that in every game. It's like I'm going to queue up for attack, even though I've calculated that I have enough damage to kill them this turn. It's like just in case the gods screw me.
Yeah, I think your health is wrong there, Eric. It should be 2 and 2. If there's 4 disposition left over.
It should be 3 disposition left over.
Okay.
Because you did 5. No. You're right. It should be 2.
2 and 2.
Forgive me. I've eaten the plums. You're saving.
All right.
Thank you, Big Food. Awesome.
All right. Eric, flip yo shit. Defend, attack, defend.
Nope.
Okay. So 2 out of 3 guy goes. Once again, I think they are trying to they're being smart, right? They're not just mindlessly trying to throw you.
Yeah.
They are hiding and using the terrain.
Clever zombinos, aren't they?
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, I think there's something. Yeah. No, that's good.
Attack versus defend, eh? Well, gonna have to stuck my sword in you.
That's versus.
Don't worry. Yep, it's versus. I'm ready when you are.
Ready when you are.
3, 2, 1.
2 successes.
2 successes. Well, you know what? I am going to spend
3,
a
actually.
fate.
Yeah, so you got 3. So if you spend a fate, you might be able to beat them all in one blow.
Yep. I'm going to spend a fate. So now it's 3 out of 3.
Wouldn't
So
they
I
have
can
been
level
rolling
up.
1 less dice because one of their guys is down, so it's less help?
They did have.
I'm just asking. I don't know what their defense stat is. Just making sure.
They should be throwing 6 dice at this problem.
Okay.
Still spend that
Well,
fate.
not great.
You tried.
I'm going to spend a persona, use Undead Wise,
Uh-huh.
and remember a time where my previous master made me fight in the Undead Wars. And I was surrounded by a legion of ghouls. And I realized that they're very clever. You know, they always travel in packs and they always attack in packs, and you got to watch your sides because the one right in front of you isn't going to be the one attacking. It's the one hiding in the bush.
Clever girl.
Side. Clever girl. So, re-roll 3. No, re-roll 2. So, slash R 2d6 greater than 4.
Eric, if you re-roll, like, this is a question. If you re-roll 6s and then they end up being failures, are they extra dice that you can then re-roll with a persona?
No.
No? Okay.
Nah. Technically, by the way the book's written, no. But I feel like everyone plays it that way. And
Because that would then
I'm
there's
open
2
to
ways to doing like the fate and persona. Because normally you'd do persona first and then re-roll your 6s, right? But
Yeah.
yeah,
by doing persona, yeah, there's a chance to get extra failures and then re-rolling your failures.
yeah.
Yeah. It's only because we do it this way. If we were playing at a table, you would just re-roll those failure dice. So it's not like you added new dice; you just re-rolled those existing dice. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
That's why you can't. There's no additional dice
and
anywhere
the
to
6s
use.
that explode are technically the same dice, right?
Yeah,
So, like,
exactly. Because it's like the same quantity as dice, but since we're playing virtually, it looks a little weird, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
Does that make sense?
No, that does. Yeah, I was just making sure.
Yep.
Yeah, totally.
Just a brain fart that I had.
Yeah,
Okay,
no.
So I
Part of the
didn't-
digital equation, weird shit.
I didn't do it.
The digital equation.
I didn't do it. So it's your go, Manny.
Well, so I have one guy left, right? With one.
Yeah, that means you're probably
me,
going
right?
to damage a perfect disposition.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, probably.
All right. What's this look like? You have a sling, right?
No, I have
Neat.
a spear.
You need first strike.
Yeah,
Oh, you have Oh, yeah, you have that spear.
I have.
That's
the spear.
right.
Yeah. That should have killed that guy. He had 2 hits. Oh no, you spread it across 2 people. I see. Yeah. Makes
But-
sense.
No,
Many-
no. We're at 1 of 9 here.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. All right. Okay. Well, I'm going to, I guess, attack with the spear. So, yeah. It seems like we're going to take damage here. There's no way around it because it's independent. So.
Well, I mean, my dice have not been very warm.
But I mean,
My dice have been as warm as these corpses.
the difference between 11 disposition and 12 is night and day, though.
Right.
You know, like
It is.
So even if you do 1 damage to us, it's still worse.
I do force a minor compromise.
You do,
That is correct.
yeah. So that's
And you are
unfortunate.
exhausted, so that's a factor.
Yeah, it is a factor, yes. But the might kind of changes that. So fighter 3, modifiers 2 from help, and the spear does not help. So I will just roll that and see what happens. Okay.
Oh, okay. Yeah, you're able to kill them, but they're able to do 2 points of damage to you.
Blade it.
Oh yeah, I have
Oh,
chainmail. Yeah, I totally do. Absolutely, I have chainmail. Good remembrance there, Kiko. Okay, so chainmail is 1 through 6, I believe. Hang on, I have the page open right here. That's how we roll. Okay. After use. No, we didn't actually repair it.
Oh yeah,
it wasn't
it's
damaged
fucked up.
before.
It
No,
was.
it wasn't.
No, it totally was. Yeah.
No, we got
Okay.
fucked up in the troll fight.
Yep. I never
Good.
had an opportunity. I chose between cooking and fixing my armor. And
yeah.
I made the wrong choice.
Can he throw it over to me and can I oblate it with my leather armor?
No, you can only blade it if it's
Yeah,
your
that's
turn, my
fine.
dude.
I mean, the difference between... Here's the thing. The difference between 12 and 11 is no fucking different. 10 and 11 is no different than...
Exactly.
So
And then
yeah.
he turns around and he says, "You're all injured and I die."
that's not a minor.
No.
That's not minor. That's huge, actually.
No, if it was a moderate compromise, that would be on the table. But no, you guys made short fucking work of these goblins, these ghouls.
I like the idea that this guy pierces the same hole that the troll put in my armor.
Yeah, he's like, God damn it!
fuck! I'm huge.
Yeah,
What's going on here?
But he jiggles it a little bit to make the hole bigger, and you're like, God, dude.
Yeah, no, that's perfect. It does that. I like that idea too. So much that your armor is actually not even ruined; it is destroyed.
What? I didn't even use it though.
I know. That you described the goblin or I said it again. The ghoul like fucking up that same spot of the armor.
Goblins.
Your armor is irreparable at this point.
So you better not fucking do anything else to us. If
That's
what
it.
you're
No,
doing.
no, that's the compromise. That's the compromise. Is that your armor is your chainmail is thoroughly fucked now.
Oh, there goes 8 fucking dice of value.
Yeah.
I'm never feeding you fucks again.
I like that. I like that you fucking leave. You're like, God fucking damn it. You're on your own. Last time I helped any of you.
Yeah. Fucking
yeah.
shit. Dude.
Hey man, you described that failure, and that's actually a pretty good failure, is that your shit's destroyed.
Yeah, when the Minotaur level comes around where we get instant leather armor all the time and you can't fucking take that away from us unless you flay our skins, then we'll talk.
Yeah. And then and then I'll just make you go after a bunch of slavers, and then that won't take very long. Flay your skin.
All right.
No, I'm just kidding.
So we
cool.
win. My armor falls off my body because fucking God damn it.
You make mincemeat out of these humans, and one of them has an obvious note on them, and it says, "Whoever finds me corpse, please know I mean no offense. Milan was in league with this wintry witch. We never had a chance. We buried our gear and ran as best we could, as best as anyone could. But the dead do not rest. Tell me, mom and friends, I died honorably?" The question mark.
I picked up the dead body and I look at it and say, "I will tell them that you fought with the greatest of honor for a dead man."
I will honor you by putting you on my shield.
And then I take him and then I put him on my shield.
Yeah. So you have a blue frozen corpse. Yeah.
All right. So did they have
There were 3 corpses at the ground.
Did they have any
Where you
anything else with directions about what they were intending to do? Like, did one of them keep like a
obviously-
day by day diary by chance?
Not as far as you could tell. This looks like it was written on. No, it looks like it was written like it was taken from a page from a book or a journal.
Okay.
Right. Like he ripped it. Yeah.
Well, so they buried their gear. That means their gear is somewhere for us to find.
Yeah.
I look at the dead body. Are you still undead, alive?
No, I think to kill them you have to. What do you have to do to kill a ghoul?
Brain.
You guys
them,
tell
I
me.
guess. Like destroy the brain, I guess.
Brain them. All
Yeah.
right. Yeah.
Well,
so you have to brain them.
Oh. Do they talk?
No.
Damn.
Not as far as
Did you
can
want to
tell.
just have just the head?
Yeah, and just like strap it to my shield and literally ask it questions.
Yeah, nah, it doesn't work that way.
Damn.
Velton explains to Minos that it doesn't work that way.
Damn it. So I just take the bodies and I just like rip them, like start quartering them by ripping off
No,
limbs.
you just bust the head.
Yeah, but I'm kind of upset. I'm going to just rip them apart.
I'm gonna
Maybe
take like the biggest piece of like warm fabric I can find off of them and like wrap it around Meanie's shoulders to try to make him feel a bit better.
Yeah.
Thanks.
Keep him warm.
After I rip the head off of my ghoul, I go over to Manny and I start puppeteering the head. Don't worry, Manny. You did great.
You know, when we were gladiators and you used to do that with the enemies, I always thought that was like a trick to play to the audience. But now that I see it outside of the gladiatorium, it's kind of fucking gross, actually.
Oh. Well, you should give Minos a crisp high five. Yay!
So they had a note or something, yeah?
Right. And I take the head and I throw it behind me.
Yeah.
So we should probably figure out which way they came from.
Well, I assume the town, right?
No, they were running from something, weren't they?
What did the note say again, Eric?
Whoever finds me corpse, please know I mean no offense. Milan was in league with the wintry witch. We never had a chance.
Milan.
We buried our gear and ran as best we could, but the dead do not rest. Tell me, mum and friends, I died honorably.
All right. So
Only
who's Milan?
He signed his name.
Yeah. Did we run into anyone in the town like that?
You didn't ask,
Okay.
but no. I mean, based on the way it's implied, it's not like a check or anything to know that like Milan. I mean, it sounds like they were probably a guide, right?
Oh, okay. So
You can hire guides, right?
these things didn't spring out of the ground. These things like ran towards us, correct?
No, these things came out from underneath the snow and attacked you because Velton was rummaging around and unluckily stumbled upon them.
Boss, why don't we just dig here?
Um,
Maybe they were buried with their stuff. Like mummies.
How do you know about mummies?
Well, there was this weird odd fellow that we used to fight with in the pit, right? He always wore this giant headdress in the shape of like an eagle, walked around with a staff. Really weird dude. Used to like call down sunlight from it onto his enemies. I never fought him. I was like, no way, dude. Not getting into that. But he was telling me about an ancient ritual that him and his people used to do where they would wrap up their dead and disembowel them and bury them with all their stuff. So maybe they're buried with their stuff.
no.
I mean,
Just
I just look in the hole that they came out of.
this is not where their stuff was. This is clearly where they ended up dying, right?
The
This isn't
note
where they
said-
started.
Yeah. The note says they buried their stuff, then ran.
Ah, damn.
Which makes sense that this isn't necessarily, I mean, very loosely described campsite.
Yeah. Okay. Maybe we can ask the map where this witch is.
Minos picks up the map. Map. Tell me where the tree line is. He doesn't know how to read a map. He just thinks that people just ask map things.
It doesn't do anything.
You just use a wish map to fucking show a tree line. God damn it.
It doesn't respond to you.
Boss, make it work.
I hold
You-
the map and I look
You know
at
that
it.
there's a trigger. There's a specific phrase.
Do I know the phrase?
Yeah, like you rolled a really well test for the lore, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's probably like, so I mean, like I'm gonna make something up real quick, but it's probably a rhyme of some kind, like some kind of elven thing, being like, um, in
My
deep
boss
beyond
makes
deepest twilights, when the moon and stars are all alight, I wish for something to be as bright. Find me the way to blank tonight, and then then it works.
But why
Yeah,
would it
something like that,
rhyme
right?
in human speak and not elven?
Well, it is in Elven. It sounds way better in the original Elven, right?
Holy crap, Kika with the bowl busting. God damn. Jesus.
The point is, you didn't have to
do you know
try
what I
to
mean?
make it
Like,
rhyme because
yeah,
it
but
would,
it has to. It's an Elven thing. It's an
but
it's
it
an
would
Elven.
rhyme in Elven, but it wouldn't have to rhyme in English. So I was
Yeah.
trying to
Oh,
help.
I see what you mean. Yeah, but yeah, you get the gist of it, right? Like there is a long phrase to fire this thing off that elves would appreciate.
My boss makes $1, I make a dime. That's why I poop on company
Company
time.
time. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Elven magic is never without a flair for the dramatic.
So is that something that we think as players outside of characters?
Velton knows that.
Is this something that we think would be a good idea to chase down this witch?
She probably does have treasure.
Or at least rob her blind. We don't even have to fucking do anything with her. We can just go in there and take a shit.
Yeah.
Just kick her in the face, take her things, and leave.
Yeah, I mean, like, we don't give a fuck whether this place has, like, winter forever. Right? Like, it does...
Yeah, they were rude to us.
I love the snow.
I like the idea that we come back, it's like, we killed the witch. It's like, cool. Like, like, there's no reward or
Yeah.
nothing. Like, yeah. Like, we should just take her stuff.
Fine,
Okay.
let's go.
So you're gonna do it?
Yeah.
Boss, make
Okay.
the map work.
Okay. You let it work?
Yeah.
Cool. The map swirls and twists and changes, revealing not just that one mountain that was there before in the strange path. It seems to erase itself and redraw. You see, from where you're standing, that to go to wherever you've described this winter witch, requires you to not just go over this mountain, but go over the next mountain behind it as well. And it says, like, kind of in the middle of this little range, it seems to kind of be like pulsing at one in the middle of these mountains. You can see, like, around it, there's a large I think the way you know it is that this island, this mountain is like almost like surrounded with like a peninsula of sort of like a lake, kind of like a glacial lake would be, like a basin.
Right, okay. That's interesting. So we need to travel through a mountain. We're not
Yeah,
really
or around it or over it.
We're not really equipped for that, so maybe we hunt?
If we
It's
can't,
a pretty. It's a like it's an art. This is an arduous journey, to say the least, right? Like we saw Lord of the Rings, right? Like fucking going through a mountain, it's gonna be fucking tough.
Okay, I'll just find the elven entrance.
Minos like stops, like, wait. If we can't go over the mountain and we don't want to go around it, why not go under it?
Do you know a way under the mountain? Because, I mean, typically when you try to go under a mountain, there tends to be mountain in the way.
You're right, boss. I'm sorry. Wait, are there any dwarves around? I heard the dwarves build on the mountains.
Yeah, they don't build through them though.
Oh,
Sometimes
darn.
they do.
See, Manny, this is why you're the brains out of us, and I'm just.
It's true.
Can I have a crispy high five?
I do have multiple brains.
Oh yeah, I've seen it. Sometimes you have brains all over your face, sometimes on your shoulders. Sometimes you have just brains all over. Today you look particularly brainy.
Thank you.
But all right.
I just like
The brainy touch.
get some ghoul off my brain, ghoul brain off my shoulder.
Perhaps we should maybe hunt for some game since there's animals around here before we leave.
Seems like a good
Hunting?
plan.
I love hunting.
Okay.
Good.
There
Grand.
wouldn't be many big. There wouldn't be much big game out this time. In this weather, would there?
I don't know. It's probably better than what it's going to find on top
Maybe
of a mountain.
elk. Be pretty difficult, but you could probably find some elk or something like that. There's a lot of small game.
What if
Right.
we found a bear?
Man, what is it with you and bears today? What's going on?
They'd be sleeping.
That would suck.
Hibernation.
So what do we need? A scavenger roll there, Eric Mulgaris?
Are you looking to hunt
Yeah, hunt. Meat.
for food?
Yeah, meat and stuff.
I mean, that's probably hunt, right?
Hunter? Okay, I don't
to
Yeah,
me,
hunter's
that
a thing.
seems like what the hunter
Yeah, it
skill
is.
would be for.
I don't have anything in that.
I don't have hunter either.
What is that, health test?
Yeah. I mean, if you wanted to, you could do something like survival to make traps and then hope the traps work. But if you want to hunt down some big game, it's definitely hunter. You know what I mean?
Okay, well, I have survivalist. Perhaps we can do both. Is
Yeah, you
Alex,
could totally
do you
do
ha-
that,
Do
right?
you have hunter?
No, unfortunately, I have fighter. But I wouldn't be opposed to just. Oh no, I can't, because I'm injured. I don't want to do that. That would just be bad.
Okay, well, I'll
What, just like finding a bear and fighting it?
I'm gonna find a bear. You find a rabbit. Great, but it's a killer rabbit. Damn.
all right, Eric,
Double
I'll
Tight spot.
I'll try and hunt, I guess.
Like hunt down an elk or something for
yeah,
for the party.
yeah.
So let's be fair here and say that an elk is something like probably equivalent. It would give you something like three fresh rations.
Okay.
Right.
Yeah, that's fair.
So like 2 out of 2 for each of those, right? Like 3, 2 out of 2 rations that are fresh. Does that make sense?
Shoulder and flanks.
Yep.
Yeah.
Ooh,
Okay,
Oh, a care. Oh, Soulbin's got some good ideas.
Hmm.
Don't mind me. Okay.
A wild
Um,
dude. Mooses are fucking scary.
Yeah.
Okay, you piss them off and you run up a tree, they will stand at the base of the tree and stare at you.
All right,
But you're
so
a
I'm
minotaur. You
things.
could just jump down on it and
jump
crush
down
it.
on it. Yeah.
I mean, I'm talking like. As a
So you
human.
wanna hunt down a beast like this, right?
Yeah, just something that we.
Yeah.
can-
Okay. You know how it's going to be difficult because you're gonna have to spend a long time doing this, right? And hunting down an elk. Like first off, you have to be lucky there's an elk around, and then track it down and set up. And you don't have a ranged weapon, so you have to actually like fucking literally track it down to when it doesn't notice you, and then kill it, right?
Sure. I mean,
What I'm saying is this is going to be a very difficult test.
He could throw his spear.
Oh yeah, you could throw your spear.
yeah.
Fucking like.
Well, I mean, I'm aiming for something like, if I'm doing, because I don't have the skill, right? So I'm, what do they call it?
Beginner's lucking it or
beginner's
naturing it?
Yeah, beginner's lucking it. So I have, this is a health test, so I got 6. So yeah, I'm okay with it being an elk.
Yeah.
So
Let's hunt it.
okay, so beginner's luck. You take your health, you divide it by 2. Yeah.
Yep.
And then you
Yeah.
add in stuff that you want. Am I getting
So
help
you-
from anyone? Wise is wise. Don't use your skills. Just help me with wises.
Help gets halved as well. The only things that do not get help and traits get halved. The only things that do not get do not get halved are anything you spend persona with, like if you tapped your nature or if you spent 1-to-1 persona.
And to spend your persona, you need a correct wise, right?
No, you can tap your nature,
Okay, yeah,
Right.
I'll.
or
Mhm.
you can tap your nature to add your nature roll to any test. Or you can just spend persona for 1 additional die up to 3. So you can spend 3 persona for 3 dice on any test.
Okay. Well, would you say that it's in my nature to serve Velton? Hunt for food.
Yeah, but this isn't serving. But is Velton making the test?
No, I'm making the test.
Then no, that's not your nature. I'm assuming then no, your nature doesn't. It's not in your nature to hunt.
Okay, that's fine. I can tap it. It's not a big deal. I don't mind if my nature goes down.
It's in his nature to serve Velton, and if Velton's hungry, she's going to command us to go find food, and we have to serve.
No, it's fine. It's fine. It's whatever.
Okay,
Okay,
I would allow your nature in lieu of like a laborer test or in something like that of like deliberately helping Velton. This is like
okay. I was just asking. Yeah.
Right.
So I have 3. Are you two going to help with Wises?
I'm sure Elven lore-wise has some sweet lore about elks.
I will help us
yeah.
slave-wise.
What is it? What is it? What is the advice that helps with hunting down elks?
Oh, elks.
And how do you remember that, city boy?
Boy?
Oh.
You calling me a boy?
Damn.
Yeah. Are you an elf? Oh, I guess. Are you technically ambiguous?
I'm decidedly female.
Okay. My bad.
I have been decidedly female this whole time.
I thought you... Okay, I'm sorry. I thought you were literally either fluid or ambiguous. My bad. That's my B. I'm sorry. I should have looked at your character sheet.
I should get an auto help for that snafu.
For a faux pas. It does not work
Yeah.
that way. But I like the cut of your jib. I'm sorry about that. So what about Velton's lore that helps them?
Well, there's a lot of stories about elks being found by elves in snowy wastelands in the forest when times are scarce and tough, and they can be sometimes lured out with the by making the right sounds, sort of like an elk call, and it's done a lot in the stories when they're telling the tales. So Velton sort of teaches him the call that they make.
Okay. Yeah, totally. All right, that makes failure interesting. Okay.
Yeah, a big bear comes out. Yeah. All right, and I'm getting help with slave wise.
Yep, slave-wise.
And how are you helping with that? Like, what does that look like?
I remember our old master having us go out and hunt other escaped slaves. So I know how to track, or at least I know how to track.
Yeah, I'd
in
buy
some
that.
sense.
Okay.
Yeah, no. That's yeah.
All right. What do
Okay.
you? What would you say the ob is of this, Eric?
I would say this is explicitly a 6.
Okay. Right then. Okay.
And your spear is a tool.
It is. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Can I? Is that added before or after the downsize?
I think it's added before.
Okay. So if
Everything but spending persona gets halved.
Okay. If I was to add unwavering and my spear, that would make it a 1. Yeah.
If you would add unwavering,
My trait.
And the spear.
And the
That's
spear.
yeah,
total.
yeah,
one.
exactly. Together, that would give you 1 die to this test.
All right,
Correct.
and then on top of that, I'm also going to spend a persona and tap my nature.
Okay.
It's against my nature, so my nature goes down to 2 after this.
Yeah. After this, so you're adding 3 dice to this roll.
Yes. And ob 6.
Mhm.
Okay.
Well, that's a lot of 6s, my dude.
Yeah, I think I'm going to re-roll those 6s.
Those are 4 6s.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you're finding the trail, right? And Velton's going like woo, woo, like making the sounds. And yeah.
Okay, so that's 46.
Doing my best to not make a song out of it. Because I am a bard.
You start playing.
Oh, you got 1. Oh no, you got 1. So you're 5 out of 6. Do you have a wise or something to fix this?
No, but can I spend a fate to re-roll my failures again? Re-roll my 6s, or does that not?
You're
count?
also exhausted, right?
It is, so that'd go up to 7. So.
So yeah, it's actually an ob 7.
Yeah. Can I re-roll my failures again?
Yeah. So you have 1, 2, 3, 4. You have 5 So you can re-roll 3 dice,
Yeah.
right? Because you have 8 total dice and you have 5 successes right now.
Oh, sorry. No, my. I don't have a wise for it, but can I re-roll my 6s again?
No, you just re-rolled your 6s, my dude. You suspend a fate to re-roll 6s.
Yeah. I mean, I could spend 1 fate, but that would only get me to 6. So I don't have a good. I don't have a good. See, I don't have a good wise for this. You know, like.
Gamble.
You know what I mean? Like, gambling wise doesn't fucking help in any way. Like, it really doesn't.
Maybe you spot one and then you use all your skills playing a lot of darts to nail it with the spear.
No, that's a bit of a stretch. I guess I'll take it. I'll take my muffins like that, Eric.
You take the L.
Yeah, I'll take the L.
Yeah.
Do you want? Oh, you rolled it. I was gonna say. Did you want to drop a die?
Like what? What do you mean?
Yeah, you already rolled it. I was gonna say drop a die to get a check, but you can't do that. So never mind.
No, I can't. I thought I was gonna pass it. You know, I had pretty.
Oh
good,
yeah,
pretty good rolls.
it's pretty good. It's a nice try, right?
Yeah.
So now you're so you fail by
2.
2.
I'm at
2,
5.
right?
Yeah. So
So
I need a 7.
your nature goes down from 3 to 1, not
3
2,
to 1.
because
Okay.
yeah, because you're when you tap your nature, your
Now-
nature goes down equal to the margin of failure.
Okay. Now, when I as someone who's learning something, is it my current nature or is it my total nature?
Your current nature goes down by 2.
No,
your
no,
max current nature.
what do I need to have checks wise in order to learn something?
Oh, it's your whole number, not the current one. It's your you're out of 4.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
I'm
so
at
you need to have
3.
4. No. You're at 3 out of 4 right now, correct?
No, I'm at 1 out of 3 right now.
You're at 1 out of 3. You need 3 attempts.
Okay. So if I go down to 2, then I only need 2 attempts?
Yeah.
Okay.
So you could literally tank your nature right now to bring it up to 2 out of 2.
That wouldn't give me
And,
anything right now, though, so...
Okay, but that's an option.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Yep. Okay. Cool. So you you're totally on the trail of a stag, right? Trying to hunt it down, and you're all getting ready to slowly creep up on it. You know it's just behind these bushes, right? And so you're all ready. Your spear's out. Everything's ready to go. You're leading the charge, Manny, and 3, 2, 1, and you jump out. And instead of there being a giant elk, there's a tribe of orcs all around, looking in front of a shaman.
Orc meat still edible,
And the orc,
right?
The orc. So there's 6 of them, right? It's like a small little hunting party, and they are kind of surprised to see you guys jump out, and they get ready to turn their weapons on you, and then they shout out in broken common, right? Go away, God, to arms, defend, right?
There's no need for that, gentle orcs.
Yeah.
Greetings, friend. We are here to save this land from the eternal winter.
Yes, we were just hunting elk.
Yeah, we're hungry. Do you have food?
Do you want to be friends?
Yeah. So try to be yes. Try to placate them, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Which placate rhymes with platitudes. Go for it, my man.
It does not rhyme at all.
Yeah. I mean, Henley was the one who spoke up first, so I'm willing to think that it's Dave's role here
Okay.
to make the test.
Sure.
But I can be persuaded otherwise, because you guys are all kind of talking here. But one of you needs to quickly take charge, or they're going to try to attack you and drive you off their
I
land.
have Persuader.
And I have Orator. My Orator is at 3.
I failed my order.
You hunt and trespass on our sacred lands.
Oh, we didn't know it was your sacred lands. Holy crap.
If we were aware, then we surely wouldn't have come here. We got turned around after being chased by a troll who tried to eat us, but we quickly outwitted it.
Enough with your lies, as the shaman like puts his staff down and
No, I show them the
orcs
map.
get
See,
ready
we
to
got
go.
this from it. And it's got all this troll gunk on it.
And they say, "No one look at those tricks."
All right, how about this?
And someone needs to like actually persuade them, or they're gonna try to drive you away,
Wait,
or manipulate them. You need to do something in this situation if you want to, in terms of a role,
I'll
for
make
them
that
to
check.
even like consider talking
Hold
to
up.
you. Right
My
now.
wires can actually be used.
Yeah.
What do us minotaurs know about orcs? Because I would assume orc fighters are also a really rare commodity that people would buy
Yeah.
orc slaves and use them in pits.
Yeah,
So
totally.
can we lore something up about like what do we know that are common amongst all orcs? Basically what's their nature?
As much as you know that orcs typically are they're not so different from minotaurs in a lot of ways. They're very familial, I guess is the best way of putting it. They treat their clans and family as like the most important thing. You know that they also are not religious. Like they don't worship any gods. They are in fact their religion is sort of like anti-religion, if so to speak, that they reject gods and that's what gives them power.
Atheist.
Yeah, like they're like proud atheists.
Yeah,
In a way, they're like, fuck gods. Like, yeah, gods exist, but they're all horrible and sucky and worthless.
Yeah,
And, like,
yeah,
we don't-
that's like extreme
and
atheism.
they like their belief. I
Isn't
think
that
probably the
more
most
like
unique thing about orcs.
anti-theism?
Yeah,
Is
they're
it?
anti-theists.
Oh, yeah,
They're
anti-theism, because
anti-theists. Yeah.
Yeah, atheism.
They
is
believe in
just
the existence of
absence
gods,
it.
but they believe that that there's no orc god, and that nothing is worthy of being worshipped. And so they're all about like their families as being this is the only true thing in the universe.
Minos
so,
taps Manny
That's
on
what
the
you kind of know about them.
taps Manny on the shoulder. Hey, do you remember Garbok from the arena?
You mean the purple one?
Yes, the one with the huge tusks. Didn't he have the same tattoo as the one that the shaman over there? Didn't he say that there was a gesture of honor that they would do to each other to show that they were, like a handshake that him and this other orc would do. I saw them do it all the time. You've seen it.
Yeah, what about it?
Well, maybe if we do it there, maybe they'll like not try to attack us and we can get some food.
But we're not orcs.
Well, I mean, do we have to be orcs? I thought it was just a show of respect.
Okay. What would you like to do here? What is your game here, Alex?
My game is that we do a gesture of respect that would be recognized amongst most orc clans of, hey, we're here to help, not hinder.
But you're not orcs. Wouldn't that be orctual appropriation?
We fought alongside orcs. Maybe they're honorable. And they're like, they recognize
What if your
similar
friend was
kins.
lying to you and it was just a rude gesture?
Then
and he
we
was just
kill them, Kika. We
Then, yeah, a
chop
lot of
their
luck.
heads off.
I mean, I'm willing
There's a
to put it on a bet there, but that's up to Mr. Eric Vulgaris whether.
Yeah, you want to step out on a limb and see if that works, or if you were led down the wrong path.
You could say that I could gamble this if you like.
This isn't gambling wise, but maybe you want to try a game of gamble. They'd be like, hold on, let's try this.
Just give me a minute. I have some dice somewhere.
I mean, I honestly think, I mean, what would that role look like? That'd be Persuader, right? Still.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. I mean, I'm willing to give it a go, Eric. Persuader. I guess. With the help of Minos.
Yes, you want to persuade them to listen to you and be like, hold on, let's parlay here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I will help too.
All right.
Soothing platitudes might actually happen, boys.
So this is a versus test, right?
Is it? Okay.
Yeah. Because they're gonna try to convince you to give up. That they won't forcibly attack you if you are willing to part with all of your any of your valuables.
Ah, lucky for us, it's none.
They believe that any valuables that you would have on you were taken from their land here, and so you must return them to them as the beginning of your repentance, and then vow to never come on this mountain ever again. On penalty of death. Right.
I wish to use my nature. I want to dump it down to 2.
Yeah, okay, to make it 2 out of 2.
To make it 2 out of 2. And
Yeah, totally.
I am mistrusting of these. Would you say that's within my nature?
Yeah, but how does that help you here?
Because I'm saying that them convincing me to leave their stuff, I think that if we did leave our stuff, they would still attack us.
Oh, okay.
Yeah? Would you say that's
Got it.
appropriate?
Yeah, that's okay.
All right, cool. I will tap my nature then. Yay. So that's 2 and extra 2 there, so it puts it 4. Okay, yeah, that's what I'll roll. 2 and 4, so I'm rolling 6 dice. Yeah.
Oh shit! I'm rolling 5 dice, and I forgot to add the extra help. 4, 1. There we go.
All right.
We tie.
Is this order of magnitude wise? No, that only counts.
No, that doesn't help with social.
Okay.
It's a tie, so you need to do something to break it in your favor. Remember, so
soothing platitudes wise, Eric Vulgaris.
Okay. Tell me what that looks like.
You know, we're talking like,
we actually knew an orc once. He was a pretty cool guy. Unfortunately, though, he didn't actually make it.
He fought with honor.
He did, yes, but he wasn't too good with a shield.
and then they start like looking at us like, and we're just like,
Actually, no, he was pretty good with a shield. He was, in fact, pretty good with everything.
Oh, yeah, no, he was like a master of arms. They, in fact, said he could not use any weapon. So he went over, pulled a lamppost out of the ground, and used that.
Yeah.
Are you using League of Legends lore here?
wait, what? I don't know what that is. I'm sorry.
Yeah, it's a character from League of Legends.
Cool.
That's actually his story. That he's the Grandmaster of Arms. He's the best with every weapon. So they're like, no, you can't be in the League of Legends. And he's like, fuck that. And he goes over, rips a lamppost out. He's like, I'll use this.
Yeah. So that's good. No, that's good shit, everybody. You can absolutely use soothing platitudes there.
Yeah.
Okay, you're able to break it in your favor. That's a pass for you.
Yay.
Or a pass or a fate spent for you.
I will use a.
Did you use persona to reroll failures, right?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, so that's a pass or a persona.
I'll use persona. Pass. Sorry, I only have fate left. I don't know how I do it with fate, but
you reroll 1 failure.
Oh, that's it.
Yeah.
Can I re-roll 1 failure?
No, you already used your wise. If you use your wise, you can only use 1 wise per test, and you can either use persona or a fate on it, right?
Got it. Okay.
So yep. So this shaman puts down. He tells everyone to calm down and stuff like that, and they want to treat with you.
Okay. Sweet. I like it.
And they say that, nah, these people are outcasts like us.
Yes.
And they're like, but we have no food to offer. And it's like, it's okay.
Oh, wait. Do you like raiding?
Oh gosh, no. No.
They look
Raiding
at you.
would put them in danger.
They look at you.
We're not
They look
doing
at you
that.
quizzically.
We know where this awesome town is that probably
I
has
hit
a
him with my
bunch of-
hat.
What? I'm just trying to help our new friends.
But if they go raid that town, that would put the guard after them. We don't want to put them in danger.
I think they ask you, Minos, and they say, "Does this pale skin? Do they rule you? Or are you
No,
free to act on your own?
I mean,
Is this typical? Like that? Basically, is your relationship typical? Like you let someone talk to you that way?
I kind of stop and
boss, do you still have the contract?
What are you talking? Stop joking.
Right? No, she
So silly.
she's like she's Minos, Manny and I's adopted sister. Yeah, that's what she is.
Yes,
Because we're all outcasts, so we're like a little family.
We're all one big family.
there was an orphanage burning, right?
Right.
Right, and it had this elf
were one-
in it.
Yeah.
Half elf, I'm only half of an elf.
Half elf, half elf.
We helped her find her parents.
No. She was in the orphanage and it was burning, and we took her from the orphanage.
But we found out that she was stolen in the dead of night. We helped her find her family, and they offered her everything. She got her inheritance, and in turn, she bought us out of our slavery. So we're all like one giant family.
From the orphanage.
Yeah, they don't buy that at all. And they say, "That is the last lie you'll say in front of me. Do you understand?"
Yes, sir.
They were slaves in the pit, and I didn't tell them this, but their owner was getting kind of tired of them because they keep winning, even though they this slaver wanted them to die so that he could like bet against them and have them die. So instead of letting him set them up to fail in that manner, I took what money I had left from I bought them so they wouldn't get killed in the pit.
You do not have to fight for them.
What?
You do not have to fight with them. You do not have to prove your strength to win them. You paid tribute for them.
I did pay tribute for them. It was all that I had at the time.
But she brings us on awesome adventures. We get to go down into caves and kill things. Look, I made this awesome shield out of a sarcophagus lid.
They lead you to a small little cave where they're camping. Right, there's a little fire going, and the shaman leader asked to speak to Velton privately.
Okay.
I only expect good things.
Yeah.
I only expect good things too. Maybe we'll go raiding.
Yeah, and they say, Tonra will. He said the shaman orders a another soldier to be like, Tonra, make sure these guests are comfortable. I will speak to their owner. That's what they say in Orcish, but it's pretty obvious what they mean by when they're saying that. And they go back to you and say he says, "Come, let's walk."
Okay, I'll walk with him. Right when
he
they're
says,
what?
Oh, sorry. No, go ahead. Sorry,
I was gonna right when we're out of earshot. I'm like, look, I totally suspect you guys have issues with slavery and stuff. So I know I probably can't really, in case I can't prove myself to you in some way, could you, if you get rid of me, can you at least make sure they're taken care of?
They laugh and they say, "No, we will not take care of you that way."
Okay.
He smiles and says, maybe, hold on, I have to come up with a name for it, right? It says,
just do something that sounds like it's Klingon.
No, no, like no. I know what this character's name is. I'm trying to think of what you would call your hunting's call, because he says like, you know, the hunting call of the elves. You play it well.
Oh, thank you. I remembered it from when I was very young. I wasn't sure I got it right.
Your family must like you. That is a precious call.
Oh, my uncle did.
Hmm. Where is your kin? Why do you walk? Why do you?
Well, I'm only
Gesturing to those two who are like around the fire, like being like, yeah. So, raiding, right? Let's talk about raiding. But we cut back over to Yukika, right?
Well, I'm only half an elf, you see. So my mother was a diplomat from the Elvish nations, and in her travels, she met my father, who they had a brief romance. And, well, I came about not that long after, and it was more of an embarrassment than anything. Like, my mother kept it a secret for a while because, you know, when you're little, there's not, as long as you got the pointy ears, there's not too much difference between a half elf and a full elf. But started growing faster than the other kids. My ears weren't quite so pointy, and the family started asking questions, and word got out that I was not the child.
You are not welcome.
No, I was not. I was not the child of my mother's husband. So
these problems confuse me, he says.
Yeah.
In like a, he says it in a very like concerning way, right? Like, I'm so, like, imagine he said he's sorry with these words, right? Like, oh, these problems trouble me.
Yeah,
and says it, and he like looks at you in a very like concerning way.
Confused me too. They confused me a lot when I was little. I was lucky. My uncle, who was a well-known musician, helped look after me. He
taught you songs.
He taught me songs. He taught me stories. He taught me a lot. He took me in for a little while after my mother's family abandoned me.
There was no sin to our people worse than the abandonment of a child.
Oh.
They stare at you like you literally are the product of every orc's biggest fear. And it says, the Sanjalak 4 moons ago, or not moons, I guess, years, winters. I guess we would use winters. 4 winters ago, also was kicked out of his tribe and made this one. It's his best attempt at relating to you. He doesn't know how to relate that well. So he shares that fact with you. And he says, I am Sanjalak now.
Give him like a knowing nod.
Yeah. They don't have, like, you don't know, like, you're an elf or you're a half elf, right? You were born in court. So, like, I'm going to give you a lot of things that you can just kind of pick up and from insinuation.
Okay.
This is both his name and title. It's like being like, my name is King.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah.
I guess
but you don't
just
yeah.
Like,
yeah.
It's hard to think of an appropriate response when I'm not familiar with their entire social structure.
Yeah, exactly, right. And and so you know that they're tribal in nature, or at least, but they have a loose definition of family. Their family is more like tribe or kin.
Yeah.
So if they accept you into it, you are part of that family, and they think that is the most important thing in the universe. Like their community is the most important thing to them. and this is the what's called the strongest of the community. Sanjalak. And he introduces. He tells you his name, Sanjalak. There's no physical like handshake or hug. Orcs just stand there and they just go, Sanjalak. Velton.
Yeah. You don't need to worry about pronouncing it perfectly. I've heard it pronounced all sorts of ways, so.
Velton.
That's good. I actually like how you say it. It sounds nicer.
Nicer. Velton, I actually like the way you pronounce it. It sounds nicer.
Oh, I'm sorry. That's not my name. Just the Velton.
Velton.
Yes.
I trust you won't be here long.
No, we're just passing through. We were being honest about trying to bring an end to this winter that has lingered far longer than it should.
Yes. Many people it looks like down the mountain from your town have come on this mountain on their way. They say similar things, but not all tell the truth. Something about you, something about your friends. There's truth in there.
Yeah, my friends are very straightforward.
They caution you and say it will require great strength and luck to go after your prey.
I understand. We don't really have many other places to go, though, so typically we do our best, and we've survived this long.
Your prey has many friends, and it's very important that you keep what you're after, your goals, to yourselves.
What do you think we should tell them if asked why we're going this way, then?
He says he doesn't know.
Well,
her spies linger everywhere.
I sort of look around like quickly, like they might be behind a tree behind me or something. Like,
as she looks around, I feel like she makes eye contact with Minos, and he goes like, "Hi, boss."
He says, regrettably, we cannot give you any assistance.
I
for what you
understand.
seek.
Food is pretty scarce. I understand.
We do not get involved in these types of arguments, is what he says, in a kind of a cryptic way. He doesn't know the word for how to describe what's going on.
Yeah, I understand you have a duty to your family first.
Yes. The younger ones of my tribe want to leave the mountain. What do you say to that?
I would say maybe if you could give us some directions to make it to our goal, we could maybe bring an end to this. But if we are unsuccessful, you might have to consider it. it's a tough decision. These are your lands. It's either at some point finding food and a place where you can live is the most important thing. And if this winter does not stop, eventually you are left with only two choices, and one of them is very dangerous, in which you'd go fight the Winter Witch, or seek new lands and to live in, which could also be dangerous, given the way humans tend to be.
Yeah. Sandralak nods his head and goes, "We will not fight this witch. We have made what you might call a peace, but there are other tribes in service to her. Those who are not so peaceful."
Do you know how we could avoid them? We don't want to fight with others if we don't have to.
He shakes his head and just says, "Do not show any sign of weakness. It will get you nowhere with them."
Okay.
You are, he looks for the word again, lucky to find us.
Yeah, I'll say.
Cool. Are there any questions or anything you want to do? Or do you want to cut over to what you guys are talking about over the fire? Or are you guys ready to move on?
I
Or
want
any
to give him
questions?
something as thanks for his hospitality. I might offer him my hat, because that's like all I have.
He snorts and says, "No, you keep that.
I'm sorry.
You keep."
I don't have much. If I find anything really nice when I'm out there, I'll try to swing by and give you something.
He says, "Give me nothing.
Okay.
We earn what we keep." And yeah, and what are you guys doing? On the other side.
Cut back in. So there was like this huge troll, right? And like we were like, holy crap, how are we gonna have to beat this? So we decided to riddle it. And then it had a pretty good riddle. What's at the end of a rainbow? I thought it was a pot of gold. But it was
I
a
thought
It's a
W.
W, right?
I
They're all
thought
like, it's a W, right? It's all.
I thought it was friendship, honestly. But that's-
Same here. I thought it was friendship. By the way, do you have any healers? Because I've got this this boo boo on my my
Everywhere.
elbow, and then it's like I show it, but it's actually just like the bone sticking out.
So they don't really speak common, right? And so they're mostly just kind of like nodding along and listening to like the intonations and like, you know, inflexes or reflexes of your face and stuff
Except
like
for when they
They've
say
heard that
double.
story.
rainbow one before.
that. Yeah, then rainbow. Yeah, except for
W.
like the riddles W. Weirdly, they know that.
It's the best thing they know about
it's the only
English.
thing they know in common. It's not riddle. No. But
You know,
when you show
every
them that,
letter
they're like,
of the
"Oh,
rainbow."
Sandralak could heal that for you." Dude.
Oh, good, great. So I go to Sandralak.
Yeah.
Can you just get up and walk over to him?
Yeah, he's
Yeah.
over there smearing like feces on a wound, and he's like, "Hello."
Right. Yeah. So you come over like towering over this guy and he shows him the bone and says, "You need healing."
Yes,
Just-
I do need healing.
Good observation.
I got a boo boo. It
Oh, that's
hurts.
what that
bad.
is.
Yeah, they say like that looks bad.
It is, yeah. I got it from trying to fight a troll.
You fought the troll.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Well, how about this? If you tell me what you need, I'll go grab it, and maybe we could work out a trade for your healing services.
Oh. You want Sandralak to heal you?
Yes, please.
It will cost more than that. That's what it says.
All right, how much? I'm pretty sure I got some. I got some limbs. I think I don't have any limbs. Let's see. Let's see. I got some wine. Do you like wine?
He like you're like doing this to him. He's like, not like that. That is not what we trade with here.
Oh, what would you like?
It's not what I like. It's what this will take.
We have riddles. I saw you guys have heard the rainbow one.
Yeah.
Well, what will it take to heal my wound?
More pain.
Oh, well, that's
Pain
great.
of the soul is what he says.
Flagellation.
I look over at Manny. Manny, do we have souls? Or was that gouged out of us at a young age?
Yes.
Yes? Fine. I'll take soul pain. Soul pain sounds great. Sounds manly. Sounds glorious.
Can I
I'm
just
ready.
teach you the elven elk call instead?
Looked at it, Felton, but he's going to touch my soul. I've never.
What?
Very
And
well.
his soul was touched.
He turned into
And
a
he just
robot.
died. And then he died.
Yeah.
Yep.
Well, yeah, no, he'll do this. Mechanically speaking, I think this would actually change one of your nature descriptors.
Oh shit! I'd be up for that.
All right. As I am back.
Hey, are you back? You heard that?
Yeah, I heard that. Change one of my nature descriptors. All right, let's see.
Mistrusting to trusting.
Yeah, I'm trying to think of what I would change it to though. So basically, he's going to infuse your arm with
Well, they're
Basically,
they're against
spite.
spite, right?
Yeah.
So maybe remove serving Velton for something.
Yeah, I know. I'm just
Like maybe
trying to think.
maybe like he brings you the orcish temperament, right? Which is to hate on everything about slavery and serving and stuff, right?
Yeah. So yeah, I think I just trying to figure out what that actually would be, right?
So maybe maybe it's in your nature to hate anything, like not so much like, what do they call it when you're like you don't want to be a part of society and stuff like that?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like
Anti-establishmentarianism.
Oh God, what is it? I know what I'm trying to think of. Like trying to you change serving Velton into something like it's within your nature to hate being in a city, or like to enjoy.
No, let's do this. It would replace a trait with independent or something like that,
Outcast?
or rebel.
Yeah, that's a good one. Conan in the chat says outcast. That's not bad.
Outcast. Yeah.
Or hermit. That's a good one too. Solbitten said that one. Not so much hermit, because hermit's like, I mean, you still like people, obviously, but
Yeah. Would you be willing to modify your unwavering trait to be outcast?
You do use that trait a lot.
Oh, sorry, trait. I was looking at nature. Right. Yeah.
I do use that trait a lot, but it's like outcast makes me feel like I don't want to be part of this group. That's not my nose.
Yeah.
This would
He's
change my
all
nose.
join.
Basically, what I'm
Do
saying is that this healing process will cost something of your personality, is what I'm trying to get at.
Is that
Right.
more nature or is that wises?
And so I'm thinking more it's your
Traits.
traits.
Okay. Oh, traits.
Um,
Sorry. Yeah.
So what sucks is that all your traits are level 1, and so like I would have to ask to like probably convert one of those, or I can give you like another trait to call on that like can only be called on negatively. That might work in a way.
Yeah, that could work.
So like you could have a trait that could fuck you up later to give you checks that just you can't really use positively.
Yeah,
Which I would use as actually it's kind of like scarred. I would think maybe like rejected or like haunted.
I can change scarred because like I don't know what to use scarred for at all.
Yeah, use scarred for let's change scarred then. Let's change scarred to something like I mean haunted is pretty good. Basically this process of healing you uses spite magic, which essentially means they're like it's not good against in divine places, if that makes sense. And so like I'm trying to think of something that would fit that.
If it's haunted, right, then you could say that the orc shaman gains power from his like heritage and ancestors passing on their spite to him. So when you receive this healing from them, you are filled with the memories of countless generations of orc shamans filling you with spite and stuff.
Yeah, that's kind of where I'm getting at.
Man,
like
I want to play an orc
tinged.
shaman. That sounds cool.
You're tinged with some of this spite.
Yeah, you're like the avatar of like hate.
Yeah.
That sounds like a metal song.
Avatar of hate.
Yeah.
It's actually a magic card.
No, so here's what you do. It's not trait. So your trait isn't going to be haunted. I think it should be spiteful.
Yeah.
You're full of spite. So you could call on spite.
Okay.
I like it.
So when you're done, you're like, oh, what's going on? Like, I don't feel any different. Then all of a sudden, like at one point, you're like, God fucking damn it! And then you're like, whoa, where did that come from? And you're, that kind of stuff.
All right.
Yeah, cool. So then the healing goes successfully, right? It's an evening ritual. Lasts all day. They literally peel away like your skin, like they're making it worse. And they like wrap your bone with some stuff, and then they like put your muscle back over it, and it seems to actually it's weird, but it heals very quickly, and you're okay.
Gross.
So remove the injured condition, my dude.
Wait, so are we
Sweet.
camping
No,
effectively? Oh.
no, you were able to negotiate that with the orc healer.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Is there any way that I could do some gambling with these peeps?
Yeah, totally.
Maybe gamble for something of value.
Yeah,
Like food.
yeah. You want to manipulate them?
No, I want to gamble.
Yeah, it sounds like manipulate
Is that what that is? I don't have manipulators. So.
in terms of a test of it, right?
Okay. Yeah, I can make that test. I can try it.
What's your
Don't get
intention here?
mad.
Hold on, hey, let's talk about this. What's your intention?
Well, I want
To get materials, use something useful.
something of value because that's my goal of the session, to retrieve find something of value. So I want to fulfill my goal by gambling with.
In a lot of ways, this makes it actually seem like it's scavenge. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but I would agree with that. Aside from the fact that it would need to be in the I want to actually gamble with these people, not like
Yeah, you're scavenging in the form of gambling. You're getting people to bet things,
okay.
right?
Yeah, sure.
So that's why I see it that way.
Yeah. All right.
Alternatively, I guess it could be. You're trying to get them to to get. No, I mean that's what basically what gambling should be. Or we can make it up and just be it's a will test, right? It's your will.
Yeah, I mean,
it's like a game of wits or whatever. That's probably a will test, right?
You can decide whether or not which one you'd prefer, but I'm
cool asking you. What would you prefer? Because I'm cool with either way of looking at that. Right?
Well, I mean, so in order to increase will, you need to go 2 passes, 1 failure. Yeah, if you're at 2 will.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Sure, we can do will.
Yeah, this will be a will test.
Yeah, I'm only rolling 2 dice here. So.
Yeah, it's okay. They're only rolling 2 dice too, so it's not a big deal.
Cool. Okay. Would you say it's within my nature to be mistrusting?
I mean,
of their cheating.
What are you trying to ask about your nature here? Your nature doesn't help you. You're rolling will, not nature.
Oh, so I can't tap my nature?
Oh no, you can tap your nature if you wanted to tap your nature on this.
Yeah, I mean, if I'm going to get something of value out of this that we can actually use to go back to town and level up and shit like that, then that's important to me.
Yeah.
So I will tap my nature, Eric. I will spend my last persona to do just that.
Okay.
And that'll put me at 4. Am I getting any help from anyone? Probably not. Yay, nay.
Gambling?
For gambling?
No.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh, wait. Gambling.
This is a will
what
test,
skill
so I guess.
What skill are you using? Just will?
Yeah, just will. Yeah. I mean, if you have, like, I would say if you have a wise, then it would be better because I don't know what the result of this would be. So, but yeah.
Oh, I'll help with slave wise. Because they used to gamble on us in the pits, you know. Also, the in the pits in the bloodworks, but between matches, they would used to play liar's dice, kind of deal, and some opponents would hollow out their cups, you know. Or something, or they would trick the cups so they could like open like a flap in the back to see the dice before they reveal it, kind of deal.
All right, this has been talked about in chat. How the fuck can you improve things, Eric? What's the deal there?
I don't know. You can tell me something like
if I have a shield, I have a full shield, like a proper shield now, right?
Yeah.
How do you improve upon a shield? Is there like
I mean, you want to put some fucking spikes on. Yeah, if you told me you want to put a bunch of spikes on it and shit like that, you know, and make a test, yeah, then you probably have a spike shield, which probably would give you like an additional die to attack or something like that, right? Like you can work with me, being like, hold on, what if I made a spike shield?
I had no idea that was even an option for us. Okay, that's interesting. But right now, I want to make this test.
You make a spiky shield, then yeah, but it's probably also prone to breaking more.
Yeah.
Right.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. All right. That's something I didn't know. Okay.
Or reinforcing your shield so that you like it makes 0 sense fictionally why it should ever break, right? Mechanically, like doing stuff like that to set yourself up so that when I come in with the twists for your fails, it wouldn't make sense for you to lose that item, or you know, it would make sense to give yourself a better in a better spot in the future.
All right, that makes sense. Okay. With one help.
I will help with shrewd appraisal wise.
To see whether or not what they're putting out is actually worthwhile to gamble on.
And also like double check to make sure there's no funny business.
Okay. You cool with that, Eric?
Yeah.
All right. What's the ob to? Oh, this is versus, yeah.
Yes, the versus test.
Ob 17.
You're exhausted, right?
I fail that.
We technically both fail.
Oh, if we both fail, I win by default. No, I don't. Shit.
We both fail to succeed.
All right, I will roll my last fate to see if I can.
Gambling wise, spending a fate to
gambling wise, yeah. Mm-hmm.
Okay, yeah, that makes sense.
Come on.
No, shrewd. Soothing platitudes wise.
Soothing platitudes wise. I mean, if you'd let me to use soothing platitudes wise.
No. How would that help you win gambling?
How would it
exactly.
not?
Yeah. But you know, it is what it is. Okay, here we go.
Fuck yeah, dude.
Best gambler ever.
Yeah, no, so you win. You win a couple bones, some shells, and a guy throws over some bag of copper. You gain 1 die worth of copper coins.
Fuck yeah, man. Worth it.
That's enough to go back to town.
That's sacked. That's bag 2, right? Or carry 2, right?
So
Carry 2, worth 1. Or excuse me, it's pack 2 worth 1 die of treasure.
Really? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, sure. Well, I will.
Copper coins suck.
Yeah, no, they do.
He gave you a bag of pennies.
Yeah, that's cool. I got a bag of pennies. I can use it to hit someone with it. Okay.
I mean, it would actually be even. Doesn't make any sense, but it'd be really funny. It's like, yeah, they bring you out like a small little Rembrandt painting, framed in bronze.
Okay.
No, or they bring you over a nice love seat.
Oh, that's nice.
A Fabergé egg.
Yeah, and you're like, all right. It's no good for eating here. But no, they hand you over those coins and they say, I think this is worth something in your place.
Well, thank you. You're very kind.
We orcs, and they probably say something like orcs only trade in silver. We have no use for this.
So they didn't fucking gamble silver, they gambled copper?
Yeah.
Fucking assholes. Anyway, it's fine.
That's fine. The grind.
Well, it's not like we had much to offer them that was worth silver.
The grind takes over, and now you guys are all hungry and thirsty.
Damn.
We don't have food.
I do actually have rations fresh. Can I eat that?
Yep, you can.
Fuck you.
That has 2 uses on it, right? So someone else could eat that too.
Yeah. If you wanted to. It's a handful of berries, basically.
So which of us gets it?
You can have it.
Okay.
Yep.
All right. Eric, can we take a break here, man?
Yeah, totally. It's a good spot for a break. So we're dealing with these orc tribes, and we just successfully gambled and earned some copper. And I think right now, in very true to form, in terms of player and character, Dave is eating some fresh rations. So I think there's some to spare, but other than that, you guys have 4 rounds to the next level of the grind.
Sweet.
So what do you want to do? Yeah, you made peace with this orc tribe here.
Okay, but our goal was to, get supplies to go over this mountain, right?
Yeah, and they don't have anything for you.
Mm-hmm. Do they not have a guide?
They said they're not willing to offer anything. I mean, that's what Kika found out too. But okay. That can be changed if you want to push for something and maybe ask for a roll, right? Mm-hmm. But they're basically being from our conversation between the Sandralak and Veltan, that basically they're like, look, good luck.
Bye,
it's real bad. It's real bad over there. There's a bunch of other orc tribes. There's a lot of people who are allies to this winter witch. So be careful about stating your business, and that you're lucky to talk to them first.
Okay. Well, I say we just make a go for it and see if we can pull up food as we go, right? I mean, is that impossible to do?
No, you can.
Okay.
Just make a lot of scavenge checks.
Yeah, basically. Yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
Alright, so what do we need to do to get over the mountain? Is that like a Pathfinder check or something?
Oh yeah, totally.
Anyone got Pathfinder?
Let me check this nifty little thing called a character sheet.
I have Pathfinder.
Nope, I don't. Hey yo.
Hey, yeah.
Hey man, that's
Alright,
pretty
Dalton.
good.
As long as we save one of our grind turns for scavenging, I think we'll be okay.
We should probably do it before things go to shit, though.
All right. I mean, I'll do a scavenging check as well.
All right. Let's do it this way, actually. Let's make this a conflict. This should be a journey conflict. Like,
Okay.
remember how we did that in Mouse Guard?
Yeah. Okay.
So this is the journey to the Winter Witch's lair.
Is there like a page that we need to go to find this?
No. I'm gonna make up what this journey conflict is. It's essentially let's say it's Pathfinder. For attacking and maneuvering. Right? And then no, it's I guess it's pathfinding for attacking. Fainting would be what? Scouting?
Yeah, that makes sense.
What's mouse guard journey conflicts?
So
Just use those ones. It's the same skills.
I thought the journey conflict was sort of similar to pursue or flee.
Yeah, that uses scout to get away, but this one's mostly pathfinder. I
Okay.
think it's mostly pathfinder all the way around. Maybe defending is survivalist.
Yeah, it just says
Right.
here defend is health and stuff, but yeah, if we're going off pursue and flee.
Yeah, that doesn't sound right though.
Okay. Yeah.
I'm gonna use
scavenger.
survivalist because that's basically survivalist because that's like camping and like rigging and stuff like that. So that's probably maneuvers could either be scouting or pathfinding. You can play it by ear.
What about like food and stuff?
I mean, that's just food, right?
Okay. All right. So survivalist. All right. Cool.
Oh no, we're rolling against winter.
You are rolling.
So it's technically summer, and a really cold summer.
It's a very cool summer.
Yeah. It's a cruel summer.
Yeah. Know what pisses me off? Ace of Base is like Nazis.
Wait, what?
Yeah, Ace of Base is actually like a super hardcore right leaning group.
Oh my god.
I can't listen to their songs anymore. That's how I'm so fucking pissed. Sorry. Anyways.
I only ever really listened to the Bananarama version, honestly.
Right.
Oh, that came out
so-
because of Cruel Summer. Okay, I get you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Got it now. So right now the Winter Witch doesn't know that you're coming, which is cool.
Yep.
But winter is really bad, so yeah, let's do it. It's gonna be okay. So I got 10. Yeah, so it's Pathfinder for attacking and fainting, and then maybe defending is either like survival or like descripting. It could be scouting, like you're trying to scout a new path or something like that. We can work with it in the fiction, right?
What's fainting?
Fainting is Pathfinder because you're trying to find a like a shortcut, right?
And maneuver?
Maneuvering is probably either pathfinding or scouting.
All right.
Would the disposition be Pathfinder and Will?
No, I think it's health because it's your physical ability to traverse this thing.
I have 4 Will, 4 Health, and a Pathfinder of 2.
I think you're better equipped to make this roll than anyone.
Well, I mean, if they have like a 6 Health, if someone has a 6 Health or something, then they are.
I have 6 health, 0 Pathfinder.
So you would, just by nature of having that 6 Health, have the maximum amount that I could get.
Wait, what a sec. Oh, wait, hold on. Point of order. Wait, Ace of Base isn't the original singers of Cruel Summer?
Oh,
It's Bananarama?
yeah.
Oh, saved. Oh, thank God. I know that Ace of Base sings that song. Sorry, I'm glad I
Yeah,
can listen
and
to that
it's
song
not
again.
as good as Bananarama's.
Yeah. Okay. Oh, this is good news.
I thought you had a revelation about this game, but nope. Just Ace of
No,
Base.
I know everything there is to know about this game, Dave. No, okay. All right, this mountain wants to totally destroy you.
Okay. So who's disposition leader then? I think by process of elimination it needs to be you because you have the Pathfinder. So.
But you just have 6 Health.
I also have 0 fate and 0 persona.
What am I going to use Elven lore-wise for this?
The winding roads of the mountain.
Yeah. Yeah. Some stories my uncle learned from some dwarves he met one time.
Yeah, from a fellowship that he once ran into.
Yeah.
The Fellowship of the Onion Ring.
Shut up, Scallop.
Shallot. Nice try, though.
Scallop.
Okay.
Why are we whispering?
I have no idea.
Weatherfield and Walla Walla.
Shallot, Wilbur, Walla Walla, Thaddeus, Witherfields.
The mount. Obviously, the nature is just going to be one creature, right?
Okay.
Okay.
Skill or ability rating 2. Okay. Do I have? I don't. Do I have? I have help, right?
Yeah. So
Yeah.
you're writing up your disposition now, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean,
And we have
help,
this map.
help is
Map.
autocast. So.
Yeah. Map counts as supplies, right?
Oh yeah, totally.
I have this map. Yeah.
Hold-
Oh, absolutely.
Hold up. I'm
Hold
hungry
up.
and thirsty. So just -1 to the disposition.
I wanted to freaking.
I mean, well, yeah, we had enough for 2 of us, but not for 3 of us. So.
Yeah. Okay.
So that applies.
That applies to the end, though, not to the not to the roll.
Yeah. Your exhaustion also applies to the total, but not towards this roll, right?
Does it help in all? Does it help in every test, including the ones that I'm sort of helping with, or?
Yeah.
Okay. Then yes, absolutely. I'm exhausted.
If you're part of the disposition, yeah, you're in it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I like burnt my finger just now.
That's disgusting.
Hurts.
I would like to use Liminal 4 because I've had to do a lot of traveling in my time, and things have not always been great on my traveling.
Traveling through snowy mountain passes?
Sometimes.
Not sure. Yeah?
There are plenty of skills that would apply to this situation.
Okay.
Yo,
Okay.
Eric, how do we level up traits in this game?
In the winter. Not artificial winters, but during the winter like you would in Mousegard. Right?
Maybe the Winter Witch just wants to be able to level up whenever she wants.
Yeah.
Yo, winter in the Winter Witch's realm must be fucking awful.
It is. That's fucking. It's fucking real bad.
Glad it's summer.
It's full of ice.
Okay, is there anything else I can use? No. No one else has any other supplies we can use for this?
Oh. I have a grappling hook.
Would that work for supplies for the disposition check, or
You already have supplies for the disposition test, which is your map.
Okay. Okay, so use that grappling hook for more like actual in
Save it for
the
your
conflict
turn.
thing. Yeah,
Yeah.
your turn.
Loading it up on a crossbow.
The right skills for the job would be it actually will give you an additional success.
Okay. And ob is there's no ob because it's a disposition check. I would like to 1, 2, 3.
So 3 dice.
Yeah, reroll 3 failures, please.
Ples.
Wow.
Ples gem. Ples.
Yes.
What's your wise?
My elven lore wise, using the stories that my uncle gave me about dwarves traveling through the mountains and how they would transverse rough weather in winter and look for shelter in caves or even construct shelter against the side of the mountain.
Yeah. I'm cool with it.
Cool.
I'm for it.
And that's Fate or Persona.
Well, it's up to you. Persona rerolls all failures. Fate rerolls 1.
Yeah, I'm gonna go for all failures.
Good choice.
And that's 1.
Good choice.
That's 3 failures. 6 greater than 4.
Hey.
Yay!
Hey.
Hey.
Get fucked, Derek.
I could explode that 6 if I wanted.
That's pretty good.
Yeah, you could.
Yes, you could.
I might as well.
Fuck it, man.
Dude.
Throw it in the bin.
Yeah, you're-
Yeah.
Reroll once. You have 6 successes.
Oh, nice.
Hey!
2 more.
2 more successes, so 8. So you're 12 out of 12, right?
Yee.
That's 12 out of 12, right?
Fuck yeah. it
Yes.
is.
4 health, yeah.
Cool. So cool. Then you're all 4 out of 4 for your stuff. I'm just 10 out of 10.
10 out of 10.
10 out of 10.
Da-da.
So we can destroy the mountain.
Yeah, that's you can.
Throw a
Kill
pickaxe at it.
conflict.
And then
Kill conflict with the mountain.
drive
That'd
off
be
the
perfect.
mountain, it runs away.
Fucking drive off the mountain. How many hit points does the lake have? We'll kill it.
Ah.
I would like to seduce the mountain.
Roll seduction. You rolled a 1. The
You failed. The mountain seduces you.
You are now in love with the mountain.
Well, if somebody can be in love with the Berlin Wall, then you can be in love with the mountain.
Yeah, but the Berlin Wall was man-made.
The Berlin Wall was made out of this mountain.
Oh, shit.
Complicated.
So you only get 1 roll, is it? Or you still haven't put them all down yet?
I haven't put them all down.
He's deciding. The mountain's deciding how he wishes to deal with these trespassers.
Okay.
All right. So, as disposition leader, you go first, right?
I guess.
No, you're totally up to the disposition leader's choice to be like who goes everything. Blah blah blah. Yeah.
Do we want to like maneuver first, like scout things out, and then path and like it?
Yeah,
do an
no,
attack for a Pathfinder?
that makes absolute sense. I will use my spear to scout to help with the scout test, Eric, because it's the 10-foot pole.
Technically, I think you can if you describe it in a way that makes
Yeah.
sense.
I use it to like poke the
Yeah,
ground.
it's like a
before I
walking
walk
stick
around.
and-
yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
I will definitely 100% do that, and plus it gives me a plus to maneuvers. So you know,
No, that makes sense. I'll use it. You can use it that way.
so what is the maneuver roll that we decided on?
This sounds like you're looking for hidden things with your thing. So it sounds like you're scouting, my dude.
Cool. I'm cool with that.
Right? You're looking
Yeah.
for a good
Yeah, like basically making sure the pathway is what is a safe pathway to walk down. I guess. So.
Yeah.
Two help from 2 people plus my supplies with a spear. Yeah. And then a +1 for the maneuver with the spear. Is that how it works? Okay, I'll take that as a yes.
Oh,
Sorry,
yes?
what? Did you just ask something?
Yes, I did. I was looking at you, Eric, waiting. I was putting
what was
together
your
my
question?
roll. So 2 for scout, 2 for help, 1 for the maneuver, extra dice for the spear. Can I use the spear as supplies?
No, because you're getting it. You're already
Okay.
using it for the additional plus
Cool. That's
one die.
all I needed to know.
Yeah.
And yeah, I'll roll that.
Make it so.
What's the ob?
It's a versus test.
Okay. Baby.
Wait.
Wait a second. Why are your cards not down?
I don't know, because I'm going first, but it doesn't matter.
You just skipped ahead. Can
I
we just
did,
save that and just put our cards down?
It's going to be a maneuver anyway.
Yeah, I mean it's
Yeah.
the same thing. It's just you don't have your cards down. That's
Yeah.
why I'm like, what the fuck? Like, I was not even ready for this at all.
Yeah.
I'm like waiting for you to put down cards.
This card is me. I would like to go second.
Okay.
Okay, I'll go
That's an
last.
attack, by the way. What are you doing last?
Oh man, I'm gonna attack. I'm gonna use my sword on the attack.
You can't.
No, what?
Unless you're like using it to like cut down like icicles or something.
No, I'm just gonna attack. I'm just attacking.
Okay. So flip that shit. Attack versus maneuvers versus. Cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. And you got 5 successes. Your order of might does not come into play here.
I mean, I'm not killing the mountain, so that's fair.
Yeah.
And the mountain is significantly larger than me, so like. Yeah, he gets
All right. Yeah. You
he
beat
gets
me.
an automatic 16 successes.
You got 2 successes.
Nice. So
Um,
that would give me maneuver is like +1 dice and 1 negative dice.
No, 2 successes can either buy you +2 dice to your next move, or you can spend 1 on giving me a -1 die on my next move.
So it's going to be maneuver. So I'm going to give you a +2. There,
Thank
Keegan.
you.
Okay. So like this is like a snowstorm, and you're like finding your way, and you're okay. And now this is like the wind's picking up, and it's getting all windy and shit. Trying to. Just the weather is getting worse as the closer you get into the domain of the Winter Witch.
This is
It's
such
getting colder.
This is a much nicer way that handling it than how I thought you would handle the traversing the mountains.
Yeah.
So,
Okay,
good
so
job, Eric.
I got
What's your-
help. I have what? Sorry. I
No,
what?
you're okay.
Okay. So I have help. I have this map, and I have 2 more dice from the maneuver.
You fucking rolled five dice, 5 successes, just dropping that like it's nothing. God. That sounds right, Kika.
Fucking, I need to play. My next character is going to be a rat
are you
guide,
using-
and he's going
what's
to be
your-
named Huey. And
What's your are you using equipment? Are you equipped with anything?
I have the map.
Oh yeah. So the map gives you an additional success.
Okay.
The map. The map.
So am I equipped with anything? What do I have? For
Yeah, you are.
equipment?
You're equipped with the map. The map
Okay.
gives you an additional success.
Just an automatic success, so +1 to
Yeah.
whatever I got. Okay.
Correct. Well, as long as you don't lose, right? It
Yeah.
makes you win more.
As long as I don't fuck up. Which is possible. It's happened before. And then
I got 4 successes.
oh, that's hard to beat.
You tie, so you get 1 more additional success on it. Did you add the? Yeah, and you got the 2 additional dice from Huey
Yeah, I did.
Henley. Damn it.
Yeah, Huey.
Yeah. Okay.
Huey fights a mountain and wins. The mountain dies, gets cut in half.
He would.
You roll fucking like that 16 success fucking bullshit.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you're able to get 1 down on it.
Get down on it. This is gonna take a while, boys.
Yep.
It is a mountain.
Yeah, it is your guys traveling over the mountain. And then now we go back to the fucking cold ass weather again.
So are you using a sling here? So it's versus.
Fucking.
Well, I mean, there might be ways to make it versus using your
The
equipment.
mountain is actually a golem. Let's blow this shit up.
It's Rimworld. We're on the back of a turtle right now.
That's Discworld.
What did I say? Rimworld? Yeah.
That's
You said Red
Pandaria. No. It's Wandering Isles. Anywhoozle.
Get down on it.
Read a book.
Come on, Discworld is like the worst book to read. There's like
I
a
wasn't
million.
talking to you.
Okay. Fucking climbing up me.
Right. So is my go?
Yeah, we're waiting
Okay.
on you, man.
Yeah, no. I was asking. Pathfinder. 0. So I guess I'm just gonna throw my damn. To just throw my nature at it, what do I gotta do? Put it down by 1, so I'm 4 out of 6 right now.
Hold on, describe for me what
I don't have
Minos is
Pathfinder.
doing. Okay, but you're trying to like find the way.
Yeah.
Right. And your
You
nature
have-
descriptors are not anything to do with that. So, yeah.
Hauling,
Why don't you use
mistrusting, serving.
Why don't
Yeah,
you
so
use
after this test-
laborer? Wouldn't laborer be useful for this, for like pushing through?
No. That's for hauling things.
He
Not
can
for
haul me on his
finding.
back.
That would be good for that would be like helping somebody would be hauling in this case. In this case, you guys need to stay on the path as the snow comes down. That's not helping you with laborer.
I charge forward through the path. I am the plow. I am the snowplow. Yeah, I have my shield. I have it dug into the snow, and I'm using it to plow the snow aside to create a more walkable path than just walking right through the snow.
Okay. Make
'Cause the
that
way I see it-
pathfinding
Yeah.
check.
All right.
Okay.
No, it's nature. But yeah. So that sounds like so you're using your nature.
Yep. Nature. And that I'm at 5 out of 6 right now. I'm going to drop it down to 4 out of 6 and throw 4 dice at it, or
You
5
throw
dice.
No. You
Five.
you throw 5 dice at it after we make this attack. Then you will get deducted.
Okay. Throwing 5 dice for my Natois.
And 2 people are helping you.
And 2 people are helping me. I am going to use spiteful.
Are you using any spiteful against yourself?
No. Positively. I hate the snow. I want to get out of this place as soon as possible. After being touched spiritually by that shaman, I found out I have a newfound hatred for snow and anything cold. So I'm getting the fuck out of here as fast as I can. So that's why I'm using my makeshift tower shield out of sarcophagus lid.
You have to complain the
As a
whole
plow.
time and make us miserable,
Yeah.
though.
Yeah, I'm going to make you guys miserable.
Okay.
So I'm throwing 8 dice. 8 dice-a-roonies.
Oh, mine didn't roll. 1 second. Oops.
No, I did. You said,
3 out of 1.
yeah, you got 3.
Oh yeah, I did. Okay. It didn't show up when I looked, and then I looked over and it popped up. It was a delay. Holy shit!
Ah, you got 3 6s in there, too.
Wow, that's a really good roll.
Damn.
But I'm out of fate. But what do I have any misses?
So this is just a wallop on each other.
You know what? I'm going
You
to
have 2. Dude, it's 2 dice. It's not worth using a persona on 2 dice.
I'm going to
Not
use a
really.
persona.
Okay.
Go big or go home.
Okay.
I gotta level up, dudes.
You only need 3 and 3 to level up.
Not when I want to go from level 2 to level 3. I need 7 and 6, man. Now I'm at like 5. All I need to do is get one more persona.
Is it
dude.
really 7 and 6?
Yeah. To go from 2 to 3 is 7 fate, 6 persona.
Hang on, how much?
7 fate, 6 persona from level 2 to 3.
I've got 5 fate and 6% to spend.
I need
Yeah.
to
Can I
spend
go
more.
straight to level 2, Eric? Is that how that works?
No, you have to go to 2 different towns. It's like raising your resources.
That's silly. That's silly.
One adventure will be us going to a different town.
Yeah, there we go. Do you want to go fight this lich? No, I want to go to a different town.
You guys are jerks. I don't like it here.
I don't like you. All right, I'm going to reroll with irrelevant wise, slave wise.
Yeah, he's been driven.
Yeah. Slave wise, I have been told to plow multiple things. Like
I know.
Gotta,
I was going to say that like they
Strong
put the plow
breeding
on
stock.
me and I plowed fields. I also
plowed fields.
oh god, jeez. Lay pipe, etc. But yeah, slave wise.
That's laborer.
This is my breeding bull.
I am a stud. All right. Throwing at persona with slave wise. They've made me plow things before. Much to my dismay.
Just makes it worse.
Yeah. It's
Another
best.
white girl. God damn.
7.
yeah, so that's another success. So you're at some down to 2.
Yay.
Holy
Let me go
fuck.
back.
Hey, Jesus. Get fucked, mountain. The mountain's like having a cigarette. It's like,
I'm
that was a
plowing
good
that mountain.
plow.
We found out it's a volcano.
Get fucked mountain. Yeah.
That's its new name.
No, so you guys are making it you're making a lot of good progress here, right? So you're making a lot of good progress and so you made it over like the first couple mountains and now you're getting up out of a valley, getting to the middle like the last mountain before you make it into the domain of the witch's lair and
Is that what
you've
they're
been like
calling
able
it
to
these days?
avoid a lot of the there's like no like there's not like they're not birds, they're like some kind of like icy looking things.
Hoppies?
Are they like flying monkeys?
They're not flying monkeys, no.
Aw.
But they're more like they almost look kind of like dragons, right? Only they're like smaller and they're made of ice and they kind of like just they've been skirting around.
So
and,
like ice drakes?
no, because they're literally like made out of ice, like ice crystal.
Ah. Oh, okay.
But they
I can
have you
imagine
Just
have
like
yeah.
elementals then, I guess.
Yeah, kind of. They look like that. But I'm not doing great. I'm at 2 out of 10.
Like hail elementals.
No, I mean, yeah. Okay, so Eric, I have a quick question for you. What is the
What up, my dude?
likelihood? What is the likelihood of us like marking this map? You said it's magical, right? But we made a
Yeah.
wish on it, right?
Mhm.
If we were to mark it in the path that we came, would you say that we would have a easier time getting back?
We just don't use the
Yeah.
map again and then
Yeah.
turn it around. Use it backwards.
The map cannot. Yeah, exactly.
Okay. All right. Well. All right then. Okay. So disposition leader. What's up? What are you thinking?
My shit's down.
I'm not sure. Do we want to recover some disposition?
How
Or-
do we defend in this
you know.
one, Eric? What was the defend? Was it just straight health?
It'd be like camp. Yeah, it would probably be. You describe it for me. If you're like just gonna like persevere and stuff like that, then it's probably health. But if you're gonna like set up camp and stuff like that, it's probably survival.
I'll throw down defense.
All right, you got a shield too, right? So you could,
Yep.
if you say that we do something with the
Use it-
shield in some way.
I use it as makeshift shelter from falling snow.
Okay. Now maybe theoretically you should probably either go first or second.
He can't go first though because he went last.
Okay, so maybe you don't defend. I can defend as well. I still have a shield, and I have health as well. So maybe one of us, Kika, defends.
I don't have scavenger or survivalist.
I have a load of health and I have a shield. And the way I would describe it is like, let's say the wind kicks up, Eric, something like that, right? And I basically stand at the front of the group and weather it with the shield, sort of thing, so that we have a chance to recover.
Sure. And so you're aiming for
Using health and using the shield, yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah? All right.
Yeah,
Yeah.
no, I'd buy that. That sounds good. That looks that like I get that picture in my head too.
Yeah.
So
Let
yeah.
Minos have a little break from all his snow plowing.
Exactly,
leading.
exactly, right? Yeah. The man needs a cigarette. So, so what is that? Does shields give 2? Is it +2? Or is it 1? I can't remember.
It was +2 to
+2.
defend.
Cool. All right, then. I will.
Shields are beef.
So that's what I'll put up at there then.
No, dude, like in this case, because that's for like combat
Yeah.
+2 to defend. This is +1 die to defend.
Yeah, just basically using it as
It's like
supplies,
supplies.
then?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's fine. Anything helps, really.
Yeah. All right, we need one more card down.
So what are you doing, Minos?
Defending.
Okay. Yeah, sure. So maybe just.
Wait, are you defending
I'm
as well?
defending. Yeah, I'm defending.
Oh,
at the front,
then
so.
okay, then I'll just.
Because the chances of us killing this thing in one turn is pretty high because I only got 2, right? So
That's why I was. That's
But-
why I was defending in the back line.
Okay.
Are we good to go?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think so. Hey.
All right.
So defend versus defend is independent.
Yeah. I think what this looks like is that I think a squadron of those like ice dragon things flies by and like it's trying, and so basically it's trying to impede your progress because like they're not like, you know, so like you don't want to move or anything like that and like show that you've been here, and so they're like trying to stall you and prevent you from moving.
Is this like a thing where we've been spotted, or is this like?
No, they haven't spotted you, but like that's the idea is that like they're cutting off the obvious route for you to go.
Right.
And so you're like waiting or like for trying to find a different way around.
Okay.
Flip your other cards.
No, I guess you're waiting and you're using this time to heal up and camp up too,
Yeah.
because like you're defending. So that's probably what it looks like.
Yeah. I want to use. How much health have we lost? 4? No, 3.
Yeah. So this is an independent test against Ob 3. Anything higher than 3 is what you recover.
Okay. So you rolled 3? Is that what you're saying?
No, the Ob of this test is 3. You have to beat 3 in order to even recover a single point because it's independent.
Okay, I'm going to use righteous because I'm protecting my closest companions.
Cool.
Okay.
And you're no longer exhausted. You're not exhausted or anything, right? No, you're
I
still
am.
exhausted.
I'm still
Okay.
exhausted,
That's a fact. That's still a factor.
Yeah, I get that. So Ob 4 then, yeah.
Oh yeah, you're
sorry.
hungry. You should. That should have factored into your disposition. You guys are hungry and exhausted,
Too
so
bad.
you should be at a 10. All right. Yeah. Okay. That's fine. I did fuck up. That's my bad.
We went a whole game without getting any fucking points, so you know.
Yeah, that's true.
All right. Hey, all right.
Hey, I get 1.
I get 1 as well.
Oh yeah.
Not bad, I guess.
Okay. Attack.
Just
Defend. Okay.
So either you need to do 3 damage to these things, I guess. So.
Yeah, so these things are probably gonna like you're looking for another place around, and I think they're if I fuck up, they're gonna try to like chase you away. So I'm ready when you are.
So you get 2 help. You get you don't get
It's an automatic success from my map.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
And
Yeah, that's it, I guess. It's a Pathfinder. Hey, that's
Can
it. Right. God
Hey,
damn it.
Lamau.
God damn it. Fucking
Can I use bastard positively in that I'm used to being out in the weather and the snow and the rain and being all cold and finding my way in those conditions because I was abandoned by my elf family?
No.
Now.
Just no. I appreciate it, but no. I'm pretty sure you also used bastard positively already this session.
No, I used it negatively.
Oh, that's right. You did. You did. Correct. I stand corrected. But you still can't use a
my
positive.
character.
Yeah, it's she.
Yeah. But at least I get an automatic success. For I will explode those 6s.
This is independent, so it does. It triggers automatic.
Okay.
So what?
So that's enough to succeed. But I do 5 points.
Do.
There's no mitigation in this effect because like armor and things like that doesn't really help here.
I will ablate that with my fuzzy jacket.
He has a cloak.
Doesn't work that way.
I do have a
She has
cloak. I do have a cloak.
I know.
I ablate
but
it with my cloak.
I think you guys making health saves to not get sick traveling through the snow seems pretty reasonable as a consequence here. So you get most of what you want, right? Like so you succeeded, right? You arrived at the Winter Witch's lair, but I scored a hefty consequence from you, right? And so
Should have just bopped him first turn.
Are you cool? Do you want to
Cool.
Here's my question. Do you want to give up some of your goal? Because like this is the negotiation part of the session and stuff, right? Do you want to give up some of your goal to be that you're not at the Winter Witch's lair and I'm willing to put you in a better spot in terms of conditions? Or do you want to say, fuck that, I beat this thing, I get it, but then I just pile on some conditions?
I'm willing to give you items.
I don't want your fucking items.
Or like my shield and my spear and stuff. How about that?
Here's the thing that that they like fucking like got brittled and frozen, broken.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Is not
health tests, and your spear is broken.
Done.
Health tests, your spear is broken.
You can't fucking add everything on now that
hold
I'm
on.
done.
Well, dude, I scored a half fucking compromise. I get something.
We
out of
killed
this.
a mountain.
You didn't kill the mountain. You traversed the mountain.
I plowed that bitch.
Plowed the mountain. Fine. For the next 5 sessions, or for the rest of the campaign, you have to pay child support to the mountain.
Well, there are some people who just don't pay.
For the next multiple millennia, when the child
Wait.
mountain grows into a full-size mountain.
Yeah.
Does that mean
Dad, is that you?
It's a Minotaur golem. We have a
Yeah.
dude.
Um,
we should befriend it and have it do all of our shit for us.
You're its
No,
dad. There is no
that'll be your next-
befriending.
Let's think about
It's
this.
called
Let's
That'll
think
be
about
your
Raising a
next
child.
character.
So you guys were able to rest up. So I don't think I want to give you exhausted, but I think the idea of you guys possibly being sick from the cold makes a lot. Actually,
Uh-huh.
no,
We
I would
could be
rather
angry from all the complaining about the cold.
the traits you guys use. Do you anyone use traits advantageously?
Yes, I do.
Yeah, you
I use
spiteful.
liminal.
I use
Use liminal.
I use righteous.
Use righteous, and you use spiteful. This makes it Zippy. You should be angry, right? Because
All right.
Yeah.
you're fucking right. Like that
But-
makes perfect sense.
Just drink
here.
some
All right.
wine, bro. You're good.
So you're angry. I'm gonna give this. I'm gonna say you're angry. Henley, your spear is broken, and Kika, I think you are probably exhausted because you did get knocked out of the fight, and so
Okay.
I think that's pretty fair. But we arrive at the witch's tower.
Okay. So this is
Right.
what I'm going to do. I'm going to bend over, scoop up a nice, delicious-looking handful of snow. I'm gonna shove it in my mouth to cure hungry and thirsty because snow's freaking water, yo.
No.
I think you have to like.
I
be able to-
actually have some water in my pack you can use.
Oh,
I have
well,
water, too.
I'm gonna drink the water to cure hungry and thirsty, and then I'm going to immediately after I drink the water go for my wine and drink that.
To recover needs to be in camp.
For angry?
So,
For angry,
yep, you have to. To
but you
recover
can
anger.
you can recover hungry and thirsty anywhere as long
Yeah,
as
if
you
you're
have
as
the
long as
water.
you're not under pressure.
I'm not
Under pressure.
under pressure if I'm drinking water. Why?
Yeah.
Why do I? Okay.
Well,
it's weird.
what I'm saying is that so
I don't
there's
know,
a
I
reason
just
why
find that
you
weird.
can't be hungry and thirsty in the cold and just try to scoop up get enough snow to make yourself no longer thirsty.
Yeah, no, it makes
It doesn't
sense.
work that way. Like in real life either.
Yeah, no, you can't just.
You need to get a fuck ton of snow to actually like drink.
Yep, no, it makes sense. But when you're camping, Erica stated previously that we can use the snow to make water. So it's
Yes.
not like not like we'll run out of water. It's just that
Yeah.
you can't just scoop up water randomly. But I have 3 sources of water, so
Yeah.
yeah.
I'll
Right.
drink one.
So let me describe the scene of you guys making it to the Winter Witch's lair, right?
Okay.
So you guys basically made it to the eye of a hurricane.
Oh, nice.
Up in the snow, and in the middle of this sort of like lake that's completely frozen over, there seems to have been like either from the sky or from the water below, there's just like juts, like ice stalagmites that are like sticking out of this lake, right? And like very sharp fractures. It looks almost like a crater, right? Like, and the edges around it are these jagged bright blue crystalline icebergy like spikes, and in the middle of this crater is one of the largest protruding spike. It's the size of a maybe like it's the size of like I could use something like the Space Needle. Like it's like something like the Eiffel Tower in terms of height.
Oh, wow.
Like this huge large jagged ice spike in the middle of this like it looks like it pierced the mountaintop, and then came through the mountain and it's like and went into this lake, and like that's where it caused these spikes to come around it. And surrounding this thing is sort of like this kind of like pretty clear circle, like the eye of this storm. The rest of it's this dark gray swirling vortex of which you guys have been hiking through. And like you can see that occasionally there's like a flock of these little dragon things that go around. But you bypassed all of like the orcs, you bypassed all of like all that stuff through these travels.
Okay.
So kudos.
Just out of curiosity, mechanics question: can I repair a broken spear, or do I just throw it away?
You might be able to repair it during camp.
Yeah, that's what I'm asking. Like, I have armor, but like, is that
Yeah.
specifically only armor?
No, you can repair weapons.
Okay, cool. Just checking. Yeah. Okay,
Yeah,
so it's worth hanging
totally.
on to it then. So.
Yeah, totally.
Mhm.
And how about we do experience?
Yeah,
'Cause you guys
I'll
made it-
call the
made it
session
there,
in.
right?
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, and we arrive at the base of this dungeon.
Okay. Okay, I'll go first. The best
Good
way.
shit, y'all.
Yeah, good shit, y'all. The best way to help is by encouragement. I think I did that.
Yeah, you did. You helped several times. You instinctively helped Kika at the start of the game.
Yes. Yeah.
Against your fucking survival test. You're
yeah.
like, well, I'm gonna go look for something good. Yeah, okay. Well, search the fucking barren middle of nowhere.
Goal, find something of value. I did that with my gambling.
You did technically, yeah.
And,
So persona.
Yeah, and instinct, always be helpful. That's another
Yeah,
trait.
and you use that to your benefit. Yep.
Um,
So that's
I want to change. I think actually,
fate, persona, fate, right?
yeah,
That's the order.
I want to change my belief though.
Okay. Sure. Do you know what you want to change it to now, or do you want to wait?
No, I don't know what I mean, we can think about it. I guess we got a bit of time, but I'm trying to think of something. But
Cool.
like, I believe like they kind of coincide a little bit. So belief would be something that I want to try and come up with. But yeah.
I hear you.
Wow, what the hell is that picture?
It was
It's like a
If you're-
grass field.
belief was
Yeah.
challenged in that.
That's fucking perfect, Loken. That's exactly what you guys have been hiking through. That's so cool. Just like, yeah, just these spikes of snow.
Yeah. The problem I have with Manny is that I feel like his personality is pretty much just like dumb Minotaur, right? And like that's sort of like hard to like elaborate on a little bit. It's like anyway.
Well, it could be since maybe your belief was challenged in that when I went to scavenge, I just dug up some ghouls, and maybe you earn persona instead of fate if you want to go that way.
I need 2 more fate to get to 7 though, so
Okay.
yeah.
Okay.
I'm with you there though, but like, mechanics wise, in order to level up or get enough to get to level 2, which I'm not even at level 1 yet. So yeah. So who's next?
I can go. Life is too short to be moping about. There's a silver lining in every cloud, is my belief. I don't know.
Yeah.
I mean, you
think that
use
came up?
bastard a lot. You use bastard a lot, right? Which is like that's
I use that in general a lot.
that's like the opposite of your belief. So maybe your belief doesn't.
Not
count.
really. It depends on how you look at it. I mean, it has given me a wealth of experience, which has been very useful up until now.
Yeah, but there were certain times in the game when you were like, as an abandoned
Kika.
child.
Kika, I'm looking at your stuff.
Yeah, so you need
your health
clouds
should-
to have
you
silver
should-
linings.
You passed your health. Your health should go up.
I'm sick.
Oh. Yeah. That sucks.
My health can't go up.
Yeah, once I recover.
Do you want to
sick,
suck
though,
it? Do you want to suck it up though? Do you want to suck up? You're sick?
Lose a will to get a health.
Yeah.
I mean, that would help me beat the exhausted.
Or yeah. Or your or it could deduct your nature or a test of some kind.
I'll think about it. I'll
Yeah,
get back
that's
to you
okay.
next week.
Having extra
No
health
problem.
is really good though.
Well, having good will is also really good. It's actually more frustrating to have lower will than lower health, in my opinion.
Really? I don't know. If you don't do
Yeah, 'cause,
anything that's willpower related, like Minotaurs.
Have you seen what angry is? You can't use wises or beneficial traits.
I've never
Can't
been able
help
to
or
use
use-
wises anyway.
Yeah. Hey yo. Hey yo. But
So
yeah.
do I
sorry.
get this fate or not?
I don't think you do. We can't name a single point of this session where that came into play. And because of that, I don't think you deserve it.
Maybe though, talking to the orc
Well, what about
has sort of made me more contemplative, and my belief would change, and I would get a persona.
You don't get no, I would allow you to change your belief, but you don't get persona for it. That's not how that works.
Oh, here's what I would
know.
say.
Then you
I
haven't
know
described
you
that
think
very well.
I know we think that we're locked into these beliefs, instincts, and goals until we earn the experience that allows us to change them if we want. That's not true. You can change them every session. That is not incumbent on you actually receiving points for them.
So
Well,
Kika, how about
Because
this?
of that, because
Every
you no longer believe this, it didn't show up and play in the way that's persona worthy, if that makes sense.
Yeah, like when
what I
I
mean by that is like your whole fucking world got turned upside down, right? Like that's what a persona should mean. Like that's the point when it's like, man, I don't belong in this group. No, I'm the worst adventurer in the world, and everyone's like, man, if it wasn't for you, we would have died. You're the best, and everyone 3 cheers for Kika, hip hip
things
hooray, hip hip, and everyone's
Don't
like, oh,
come
and then-
up though much at all.
Oh, they did last session when I cooked that berry.
yeah.
You know, like. So
Yeah, exactly.
The other thing that's worth pointing out here, like, if you really wanted to go into it, what you did, this belief, in my eyes, you played it the exact opposite way, where, like, you relied on your rich tapestry of being a bastard to prove, to give you the vital life
Isn't
lessons
that
you
a
need.
silver lining though?
Not really. The silver lining of
How-
being a fucking bastard is.
Do you not understand what a silver lining is?
I do, but I don't believe that. Like, you can't. Like,
I'm using the bad experiences to help me now. That's what it is. That's the whole point of it. I'm making good from the bad that I have had in my life.
I think it's worded differently if that's what you wanted to do, but
That is exactly what I was going for.
I mean, ultimately it's up to Eric. I'm just trying to help you get a persona out of it. That's all.
No, I don't think it's worthy of it.
Eh,
I'm being a little more. I'm being a little more stickly about that stuff these days.
I don't really have a
that.
lot of. I don't know. I thought it would be disrespectful to be like, "Oh yeah, everything's great," all right in front of the orc chief in that solemn moment, and it's all like, I don't know. It's weird. I don't feel like I don't have many opportunities to roleplay sometimes. Not all the time, though.
I hear you. No, I definitely hear that.
It's a very mechanic-driven game, this one.
Well,
Yeah, and then
but
it like asks you to roleplay for the mechanics, and it's kind of awkward to make that work sometimes.
Yeah, I hear that. Especially because unlike Mouse Guard, these dungeons and things aren't like built with your beliefs in mind.
Yeah, like
Right.
the Mouse Guard one, like
Well, that's because I
fulfilling-
design things with your beliefs in mind.
Yeah, fulfilling like the traits and the natures and stuff like that is actually a lot more mechanically pleasing, in my opinion. Like
Yeah.
and
Yeah,
you get a lot out of it if you put a lot into it, sort of thing. And this one, it feels the opposite, right? Like you can't like, oh, I'm a minotaur that's happy all the time, so I'm gonna make my wise as soothing platitude wiser, so I always know the right thing to say. But then that never fucking works ever. Right?
So yeah, because guess what? Your guys are all scratching at the real revelation that Torchbearer is supposed to tell you.
What's that?
Life sucks.
Is that despite your background, despite your race, despite your stock, your level, it's all the same as that adventurer is essentially its own race and its own habits, and you all end up being the same. You know, it turns you into monsters. It turns you into being like, I don't fucking care. Where's the treasure? Like, I don't fucking, it's supposed to drive you to this cynic, nihilistic perspective.
Is this an entire role playing game designed around like creating like actual D&D players? Like,
yeah, kind of. Like it's designed around the idea of like you're essentially murder hobos.
It's designed around making normal people into like the paranoid D&D adventurers everyone fucking talks about. Like, oh
yeah,
man.
it's essentially being like, yeah, you're incentivized of doing that. Being, where's the fucking treasure? I don't care. I'm gonna sleep on the fucking ground.
Why don't we just play
if someone comes near me, I'm
then?
gonna shank them. Because that is the point. We could play OD&D. I would play D&D.
D&D 6th edition.
Yeah, I've been getting into D&D lately.
D&D for me is
cool with
always
that.
a comedy game though. Like I've never played a proper like D&D game.
Play with me, dude.
Fucking wreck you, Dave.
Oh yeah? Why?
Yeah, Kika. I feel like with Kika's shit they're planning, and between like after playing Mouse Guard and Torchbearer with me, it's just gonna be a fucking complete mental exhaust fest. It's gonna be great.
When I play D&D, I always play the weathered old adventurer who came from the school of hard knocks, and the only thing that's going to bring him down is literally death. Like,
Yeah.
So good luck with that.
Would your character be happy without any left hand and half the fingers missing on his right hand,
Sure.
and still have to go out adventuring?
Yeah, why not? Strap a sword to his fucking knees and let's go. Fucking knee a guy to death.
Yeah.
I'll make that shit work.
You'd have such penalties for that.
I played D&D once. I beat a guy to death with with the hand that I'm not good with because my other hand was broken in several places while his entire bandit rogue gallery was around me. So yeah, I'll fucking do it, man. Bring it on.
So the way to break you is to exhaust you with mechanics. Got it.
Pretty much, yeah. But here's the thing.
Yeah.
If we're playing D&D 5th edition, you ain't gonna do that.
No, we're gonna play second edition.
Mythago 2 in chat brought up Rollmaster, and I would love to play Rollmaster. God damn.
Thaco. Yeah, I've done Thaco before. Bring it on.
Anyway, my goal was to find something valuable, and I helped in the gambling.
Yeah.
So yay, Persona. And then my
Yeah.
instinct was to always look for something of value. I found ghouls, which gave us something valuable, which was that note.
I mean, her
That's
goal.
how my character sees it.
Her instinct is to look for something of value, and she did
Yeah,
that.
look.
Yeah, you're right. It's the look. You're right.
Not
But
to
you have
find
to,
something of
and
value.
you ultimately did benefit from it. So yeah,
Yeah.
I'll give that to you.
Autocast. All right, Zippy.
Alrighty.
All right.
My belief is I owe my life to the people who I serve. I will protect them with my dying breath.
I mean, you plowed the mountain, so.
I plowed the fuck out of that mountain. Front fields, back fields, all the fields, man.
You got to home base with that mountain.
Fuck, dude, RBI'd every single other
I think
base.
the name of the episode is going to be Plowing the Mountain.
My goal is to survive the current adventure. I did.
I mean, that adventure's still happening, right?
Well, I mean, I survived. I worked towards it.
Yeah, I would say that's a fate. If
That's
anything.
fine.
Yeah, I think. All right, so like, you did like you literally put yourself in harm's way, traveling and spiteful, and now you're angry over it, right? Like, I can see your belief in play here, right? Once again, like, I'm always cool with you guys as players. Like, when it comes to making a test, being like, you know, like, play that up or like describe something like that, and being like, you know, I'm not telling you have to do the anime look at the camera or something and being like, I owe my life to the people I serve. I will protect them with my dying breath. And like I'm not asking for that, right? But I'm asking, like, by the way, like, I
Well,
really
too
like my
bad,
character
that's
really
what you
believes, like, my character really believes that, like, I need to protect this group. So like when I'm taking this charge, I'm like, everyone get behind me. Like, I'm gonna do this, and like that's cool. And then like, you know, not you can nod that way in not like an anime way. That's fine too. You can nod in the anime way. I don't care. I'm totally cool with making games turn into anime.
Yeah.
Because
All right.
anime, unlike this game, is real.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Instinct. It didn't come into play. Well, I didn't.
yeah, there were no traps.
There were no traps.
Yeah.
So I
It's
got
good
two
instinct for
fifties.
next session though.
You should have checked that orc encampment for traps.
Should have checked the mountain for traps.
Fuck that,
Should have
Listen-
checked those ghouls for traps.
Yeah.
dude.
Trap ghouls.
Trap ghouls. Yeah. As soon as they die, they explode. Talk about a death rattle, man.
Boom.
What do they call it? Martyr,
So-
Martyr Strike? Yeah, on Call of
Yeah.
Duty.
So ghouls are really cool. So if you get knocked out of a fight with a ghoul, you're not allowed to be brought back in unless a cleric casts a spell, because you're considered paralyzed.
Oh, that's nasty. But, you know, we
It's
fucking
fucking gnarly.
we plowed those ghouls pretty good.
Yeah,
you
but
know?
you did fucking plow those ghouls.
That's why I'm gonna get a silver sword. Steel for humans, silver for monsters.
Oh,
yeah.
damn. Damn.
That,
All right.
that would be an expensive ass sword.
Cool. Well, let's do some shout-outs then. Cool. And wind this bitch up. Zippy, my man. The myth,
Hi,
legend.
My name's Zippy Zippo. I do variety streaming here on Twitch. You can find me here at Zippy_Zippo, and I play fun games. I'm super excited because the new Arc DLC Aberration comes out Tuesday, and I'm going to be playing the crap out of that.
Man, what's this voice?
Bobcat Goldthwait?
Don't know that. Sounds annoying.
You've never heard of Bobcat Goldthwait?
Do I look American, motherfucker? No, I haven't heard of that.
Damn. Okay.
So we're doing voices now?
I guess go for it.
Okay. Is it my turn?
Yep.
Yeah, go.
Hey, I'm Kika. You can follow me at twitch.tv/Kika. That's twitch.tv/KIKKA. And you'll know why you follow me. So, see you there.
Yeah, that's pretty good, man.
Thanks.
Hey ho, Eric the Frog here. Eric Vulgaris, you're next.
Hey everybody, I'm Eric. I'm Eric Vulgaris on Twitter, Twitch, and YouTube.
You're not
Thank you
doing
so
a
much.
voice.
I'm not. Thank you so much for hanging out with us tonight as we play Torchbearer. I know it's always a little weird. I feel like we are the black sheep of the Die Party family. So thank you.
Yeah. Normally there's a lot more table talk about dicks and stuff. So like,
Yeah.
Oh, dude, next session I will be talking about.
We're the let's say this one. We're the only. I'm gonna frame this positively. We're the only Die Party show that's probably getting accepted to college.
I don't know. I think
we have higher education prospects.
Oh,
I-
okay. Yeah, maybe.
yeah. Wait.
Yeah.
Yeah. Fucking. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, maybe Surge. I don't know. You guys
Surge.
get some crazy shit with Surge.
Yeah, I mean, we have a troll Decker.
Yeah.
Rigger, who has anime inspired drones. So I don't know. You tell me.
Anime inspired drones
Yes.
is a good band.
Yeah. Yeah. Anyways, guys, thank you very much for watching. Hope you enjoyed tonight's episode of Embers. Yeah. So what's going on in the future? So here's the thing. I had a chat yesterday with Mr. Dr. Wreckage, the GM for both LA at Night and Dead Man's Crest, and it sounds like the Mondays in the foreseeable future are going to be a little mumble jumbled for him. So we've worked out a special deal. Starting next week, Embers and LA at Night will be swapping positions on the timetable, with LA at Night being on a Sunday game and Embers being a Monday game, at least for December only, so the next 4 weeks. So we probably won't even get like a... Because I believe the 25th is a Monday, right? So, yeah. So I doubt that any of those games are going to go up on the 24th or the 25th. But for the next 2 weeks, probably, we will have the swap. Because, it's just like that's just how it worked out with Wreckage's timetable and stuff like that. So, and everyone here in this group was okay with the swap, right? Yeah. So, it just kind of worked out that was the best option for everyone. So yeah, we'll be swapping Embers over to the Monday night slot, and should be good. But having said that, tomorrow Monday night's game this week, I don't know if it'll go up. I don't know. I'll get back to everyone. The Discord is the best place to find out more information about that. But yeah, Abyss, Deadman, Surge, that's all planning to go up. We had some unfortunate encounters last week with James. James Corp, he's calling himself now, instead of James CUK. So, but yeah, that's all well and good. If you haven't already done so, consider looking into Fan Party, because the next week's game is probably going to be Stars Without Number. And I fucking love Stars Without Number. It's like one of my favorite systems to GM. I would love to play more of that game at some point. But yeah. Anyways, guys, thank you very much for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed tonight's episode. If you did, follow would be much appreciated. And if you're feeling saucy, why not subscribe? Get access to the cockpit.
Do it.
And the best emotes on Twitch. Anyways, guys, we outie. Come back for the daily stream, because we'll probably be playing Monster Hunter World. The beta is on the PS4 right now. Anything to kill time before Aberration comes out, right, Zippy?
Yeah, that's playing Divinity for me.
Yeah, are you going to join us on our server, on the cockpit server?
Yeah, I'll probably play.
Nice.
Yeah.
Cool. All right,
I'm gonna have a legion of bulb dogs though.
Yeah, you do you. We're gonna have a
crash server.
We're gonna have a community server up for that. I've already bought it. It's already up and running. We just have to wait for the DLC to roll up. So
yeah,
we got a what is it? Cox in the Caves chat. That's what we call what we're calling the Discord group soon.
It drops 12 p.m. PST for us
12
on Tuesday.
p.m. PST, really? Hang on.
That's
12. That might be 7. Oh, that's 9 p.m.? Fucking buds. On Tuesday?
Tuesday.
That sucks, man. That's a 9 p.m. drop. Ugh.
That's a 10 a.m. drop for me.
God damn it. I hate
No, it's a 2 p.m.
You suck. Anyways, guys, thank you very much for watching. Where you going, Bounce? Have a good one. Bye bye.